Welcome to the savage world of artists, where you'll meet some of the most savage artists from all walks of life sharing who they are while we give them some random drawing prompts. My name is Mel X.
Hello, I am Andre.
Welcome to episode 4. And today with us, we are going to have a wonderful artist. She's very knowledgeable, so I'm glad you're here to tune in. Her name is Kelcy. She goes by ErbyDraws. And she's going to give us a lot of knowledge. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and do follow our guest artist. Don't forget to hit the like button, and let's just jump into it.
All right, so who does the intro? Me, you, or
Oh, let's do it at the same time. So on 3, we'll both say it, and it'll just be like a mess. Are you ready?
all right,
3.
3? Wait.
Thank you for coming to the savage world of art.
We're here. I forgot the name of the show because I can't say it really fast.
Welcome to Savage World of the Artists. I'm Andre.
That's me. That's not me. Made me nervous. My name is Mel.
Something's gotta shake the hive, man.
Something has to shake. And today we have a guest. Her name is Kelcy. She's a wonderful artist, and we're gonna get to know her today. And yeah, let's jump into it.
Shout out your Instagram, Kelsey.
Yes.
ErbyDraws is ERBY and then draws.
All right, cool. And then post credit, boom, it's flashing on the screen. Boom, one more flash on the screen. Boom, boom, 2 flashes on the screen.
Also plug your website.
It's ErbyDraws. ERBY.
Oh, let's go. Boom, 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 boom.
Just add a .com at the end. That's it, and you're.
Oh, can I say something about my name though?
Yeah.
So ErbyDraws is based on my last name, which is Herbally, but it is spelled ERBELE. So everybody pronounces it herbal, and for whatever reason, my whole family says it's pronounced Herbally. The other hard thing about my name is that all the letters rhyme. So when you give somebody my name over the phone, it's really hard to tell people like it's ERBELE because they all sound the same. So it's almost like you're just saying like E.
So to them, you just go full robot. E.
No, I've learned military alphabet to get past this.
Nice.
You have to go like Echo.
Yes.
Bravo.
Yes.
Echo, Roger, Bravo, Echo, Lima, Echo, right? Yeah? Did I do it?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
All right, cool. I had to learn it, and I'm like, and I spew it back at you, and you're like, ah.
Look, I didn't say official. Or maybe did I say official? Sometimes I say like eggnog.
You change it up for the season.
Yeah.
Roasted ham. Based
Banana.
turkey.
Oh, that's not.
No season for that.
Oh, Kelsey, welcome. Kelsey's my friend. I recommended her.
Yes,
Did
absolutely.
say we were friends.
And I'm
Damn!
wow.
This was gonna die in D&D tomorrow. I hope you don't like your character.
That's no warning.
Do I get extra points for using that voice? By the way, you never said so.
I told you, dude.
Yeah, but did I pass?
You're gonna have to keep doing it, dog.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's
So-
what I said. Until that character dies, dog.
Until I die? I thought
Yeah,
it was
that's-
just for that session. Oh.
You guys play D&D together then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we played D&D.
He said I could have an extra point if I just use this voice the entire session.
I didn't say session. I'm like, yeah, if you keep using that voice.
So
I never
you
gave
said,
her
You
like
said session. You said session. Do we get points down for using it in a podcast?
You
Do
can't
I?
Give it to me!
You know what? It's gonna be more work for me, but I'm gonna have to animate something for that voice.
Are you gonna do the Mickey Mouse again? Fucking bean Mickey Mouse.
Okay, you say Mickey Mouse, but actually, if you've ever watched The Owl House, I say
Uh-huh.
it's a Hootie voice. I love The Owl House. I think everybody should watch it. There's a character named Hootie, and he's like the best thing in the world.
Owl House Hootie.
Are you just Google it? I'll draw it for you.
What's
Yeah,
happening?
you're gonna draw Hootie in 2.5 seconds? Let's go.
Yeah?
That's a real artist.
Share your screen. We want to see it.
I'll Google it.
I'll cook. I already Googled it.
No, I mean I gotta Google it for reference. I can't draw that shit. Like,
Ew, Hootie's
Oh, my God.
horrifying. He's just a
he's
tube.
amazing, and he talks like this.
He's a tube. There's porn of him with the Duolingo owl.
Oh God.
Wow.
Actually, I think they like love each other. I follow the creator on Twitter as well as Duolingo, and they're always like tossing references to each other.
Oh, really? Is that
Yes,
why?
it's pretty
Damn.
great. It's
The
pretty great.
furry community's gonna have that for a field day. Oh fucking no!
Oh, for our fourth episode, furries make an appearance again.
Call back.
I'm actually not good at drawing furries. I was requested to draw something for a friend.
For a friend.
For a friend. And I thought I would be so good at it because I like love cute things. It's basically animals. I'm not good at fur. I'll get better.
You must get better. This is our generation now.
I know.
You have to be the great now. It's your responsibility. The mantle has fallen upon you.
And
Yes.
just to clarify, I am not a furry. Audience, please.
Hey man, no judgment.
No judgment, but still.
I am absolutely a furry.
You'd be a finny, right? Would that be you, Mel? You drew the dolphin. You're a finny.
Yeah, I would say that. Oh,
A
squeaky.
fleshy. A squeaky.
You would assume it's
Can
squeaky.
anybody do a dolphin voice?
Oh no, I can't fucking do it.
No, I can't.
Like
Well,
the
Let me,
or
let
whatever.
let me see. I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna move my mic a little bit away from my mouth. Nope, I can't do it. Nope.
What did that sound? Was it too goat-like?
Meh.
I can do a really good turkey.
Do it. That is really good. Honestly, that is
I
fantastic.
can do a really good Jigglypuff.
Oh my gosh.
This
Do
is
it.
really bad. Okay, no, I should stop.
Do it.
Like,
Do the
first time I
Jigglypuff.
streamed, I was like, listen to my Jigglypuff, guys! Like, it's like all I want to do. This one cool thing.
Do it. Do the Jigglypuff. I want to hear it.
Okay. Jigglypuff!
That's really fucking good. Holy shit. That is scary. That is scary good.
So
But
now
that's
after-
it. That's all I can do.
Well,
That's it, guys. I can't even draw. I don't know why you guys invited me.
I'm actually an impressionist, and I can only do 2 impressions. I can do Hootie and I can do Jigglypuff. You're
I
welcome.
can't even do Hoodie. It's not good.
What do you mean it's not good? You just said that with Hootie.
I mean, I try, but it's not good.
Don't worry about it, Kelcy. So this is how the format of the show works. Because
Okay.
you know,
nothing
even though I
about
don't have
the
to,
show
I
is
don't have to
good.
inform you how it works, right? Because you're a good friend of mine, and you watched all my episodes, right? Haha.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, good old-fashioned friend guilt, huh?
I'm just
I've
fucking
been on
around.
like 5 times speed on YouTube.
So we're gonna give you a prompt. You're gonna draw according to the prompt,
Oh boy.
and then we're gonna ask you questions, and you're gonna tell us about your wonderful, fantastic artist life. And actually, I love that you're here, and you were like the first person I could think of to call in. Pizza
Be a
was-
substitute. You could say it. I wasn't actually supposed to be here.
No,
That's
I mean,
fine. I see how it is.
That's
I
what
was
you
gonna
edit out.
ask I was gonna ask you eventually, but Mel literally had like season 1 completely mapped out.
No,
before
you're
we even
good, you're good.
started.
I just want to do a shout out to Abominable Fry. You should totally interview him in season 2.
Right on.
Who, Eric?
Yeah,
What does Eric draw?
he does 3D, man. He could totally stream 3D.
That's true. He does do 3D. We could
Yeah.
do that.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Branch out.
Completely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, just whenever you get the chance to send me his name, and I'll make, or actually, Andre will make contact, right? Right?
Do you want me to spell it out in fake military alphabet?
Yes, please. That is
Me and
required.
Eric have
Oh.
shared a bed many a time.
That's true.
all the women got kicked out to another room. There was not enough beds, and me and Eric shared a wonderful night together.
Intimate relationship, perfect.
I mean,
Well,
I'm not even gonna like disprove that. It's all true.
Take his word for it.
I
Yeah.
love the way that you squint at everything, Eric. I love it. I love that I don't know if your eyes are open ever, Eric. If you're listening to this, Eric, I love you, baby. The main reason why I got you, besides you being a fantastic, wonderful artist, was because you can give us an insight to the corporate side of an
Oh
artist.
God,
Yeah.
I can only talk about that so much.
Exactly.
uh,
we've had different type of artists on, artists that have gone to college for art, some that have been self-taught, some that are just starting out. The whole goal, our whole mission here is to kind of share what the savage world of artists is. What artists go through, and the best way to do that is to have different artists that have had different roads towards where they are now. So I think you're a perfect candidate for that.
True, I feel that.
You're also the only person I know that like using art has made it to such a degree, like on the corporate side.
Well, I can tell you a whole story about that because I feel like that's a fluke, but I know it's not. That's that heavy imposter syndrome kicking in. So.
Well, we'll get into that. For now,
Yeah,
let's get you the prompt.
Oh, okay.
Hey Mel.
Yes,
Since this is my friend and I'm going to be asking a lot of the questions, do you want to do the prompt? Do you want to do a switcheroo?
Ooh.
Oh boy.
I just got shivers. Oh man,
it's not a competition.
It's not, but it's an unfair advantage. And
all right, fine. Do you want me to do the prompt anyway then?
No, I'll do the prompt. You can't take it back.
Right. Things you can't take it back.
What?
Sorry.
So things that just to like unless you already have a prompt picked out, things that you should know. She's amazing at drawing Animal Crossing figures.
I have a whole list. I sent you a whole list of all the prompts that I could possibly. So
that was it. You're done. Like you just tapped out after like 6 of them. You were like, I fathomed the world. I'm done.
I have like a whole website of automatic prompt builders and stuff like that. So.
All right, Mel, do your prompt then. Also, she loves Nintendo, Pokemon.
Man, don't tell him. Give me a challenge, man.
Oh, she wants a challenge. I ain't saying shit, Mel. No Nintendo, no Pokemon, right? She don't even know what that is.
Oh, I gotta move my keyboard.
I have a perfect mix. I'm gonna be
get out of the way, keyboard.
Very selfish. We're gonna go Star Wars, but we're also gonna go Pokemon.
Oh boy.
You want to do a Pokemon Star Wars mashup?
Yeah, we're gonna turn Pokemon, and you can use reference if you want. We're gonna take Pokemons. Am I saying it right? Pokemon or Pokemon?
Pokemon, whatever. You can say Pokemon like the boomers do.
Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
Pokemon.
Show your age, Mel. Do it right now.
Show it. I completely ooze it.
You should go to a doctor. I don't think that has to do with age.
I mean, probably that is, but anyways, we're gonna take Pokemon or Digimon characters, and we're gonna make Sith or Jedi out of them.
Oh boy. Okay, cool.
Now, when you say characters, do you mean like the pocket monsters themselves, or do you mean like Ash as like Darth Revan or something?
Nah, get out of here, Pokemon.
We're gonna take the Pokemon and turn them into lightsaber wielding light side users or dark side users, however you wanna.
Psychic space samurais.
Alright, cool. I just go for it.
Yeah, dude, go for it.
Yeah, but I mean, just let us know what Pokemon you're looking at, what you're planning, and you can use reference if you want.
Yeah, sure.
I'm so excited.
Are you guys Pokemon and Star Wars fans? I mean, you had to ask how to pronounce Pokemon, so. I don't know about this.
How do you pronounce? Am I saying it right? Pokemon.
My first experience with Pokemon, it was me babysitting my little cousin, and it was when imagine this, when Pokemon first started coming out, in the United States. He was obsessed. He was a little baby. I was like a teenager or something like that, and he was just obsessed with Pokemon. And I was like, "What is this? I hate it. Why? I can't stand this."
What?
You were a boomer back then, dog.
Yeah, no, but listen, now, like with age, I started enjoying it more and more and more, like the stories and stuff like that. I don't know them by heart. I don't really watch them as much as I should, but I enjoy them. I accept them.
That's the most boomer thing I ever heard. I enjoy them. I accept them.
I accept them.
I tolerate their existence.
I don't tolerate it though.
Oh, are you doing Pikachu?
I can't help it.
Yeah, of course.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. So we got a Pikachu. You're gonna do Sith. You're gonna do Jedi.
Let's go start with Jedi. I gotta figure out.
Start.
He's gonna be a Jedi.
Is it gonna be a half and half?
No.
Force lightning.
He's gonna be a gray. Because that's canonical. Hee hee. Oh, Disney, why? So
Yeah.
Kelcy.
But I love Pokemon and I love Star Wars. But I love Pokemon, but a little secret is I've never beat a Pokemon game since Red.
Whoa.
I have beaten.
Really?
Yeah, I get real bored with RPGs.
It is monotonous.
I've beaten whichever one was the most recent one before the most recent.
Sun and Moon?
Yes, I think. Because somebody gave me a shiny Mew. It was definitely a not illegal Pokemon. And I loved it, and I just wiped everything with it.
You're like, I must destroy and beat this game. I must break the cycle.
Are the cards still a thing? Like, do people still play with the cards?
Oh, TCG?
Yeah.
Like, sorry, the trading card game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love. So I also do not play TCG, but I collect the crap out of them. Yes, they are absolutely still a thing.
Like, they're valuable. I've seen people like
Yeah.
holographic ones that are just like immensely like valuable.
Thanks to Logan Paul and a bunch of YouTubers, like the Pokemon community for the trading card game boomed, and it's like crazy booming right now.
Yeah.
But Kelcy, let me ask you this: you went to art school, right?
I did.
Yeah. What art school did you go to?
It doesn't exist anymore. It was the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale, but you can read about it on Wikipedia. They no longer exist because they were kind of a scummy corporation. But the school itself was great. So the school and like the instructors, I love them. I still keep in touch with a lot of them, and I owe them a lot for everything I know. And I met a lot of great people. Like I'm friends with a lot of people from school, and I had a great time. It's just the school doesn't exist anymore, and it makes it really hard to be like, when people are like, "What school did you go to?" I'll be like,
You wouldn't know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just say it anyway and be like, yo, this place was scummy as fuck.
Yeah.
School's cool though. What's up?
Yeah. So they were scummy. I mean, it was a for-profit school, so a lot of my friends I know still owe so much money in student loans, which is just terrible. And I hope in the future all of that gets forgiven. I was fortunate in that my dad worked at the school. He was a bus driver, so I was able to go to the school for free for about a year. And then I also went to the school with a scholarship, so I didn't owe as much when I left.
Nice.
That was really nice.
That's crazy. So it was like completely for profit. Like they didn't give a like, and the fact that like you still got a good education, because I've seen your art. Like your art is
well. So keep in mind also, I have been drawing way before going to art school as well. You can find my old ass art. I think my DeviantArt is still up. I was previously known under the name, I think it's under Erby the Pirate, but the is spelled wrong, so it's actually TEH. Because I was cool, I was edgy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was on accident. You were just so excited. Like
no.
TEH, and you were like, oh no.
Nah. I thought it was cool. I was like, yeah. So.
Erby to he pirate. All right, more for future Mel. Bam! Erby to he pirate.
Boom.
Bam, bam, bam.
No, don't throw that up there. That's
Bam!
my old stuff.
Bam, bam. We're not editing it. We'll edit this out, but for now, bam. Censor it, future Mel. It's censored. We don't know.
It'll be like the snap. It'll just disappear.
Yeah. You don't want to go back and see like where you started, baby?
I do go back. It's terrible.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm so excited. I want to see.
Oh God. But yeah, so I have been drawing for a while, and it was like a no-brainer that I wanted to go to art school. I've always, ever since Toy Story and growing up watching Disney Channel and Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, I always told my parents I wanted my name in the credits, and I'm still pursuing that goal. But going to art school, I knew I wanted to go to art school, but I actually didn't choose my art school. Because my dad worked there, my parents were like, guess what? You're going to here. And that was fine. I don't know. I never, as a kid, was like, is this what I want to do? It was just like, okay, cool, that's what I'm doing.
Really? So you're one of those, like, you just, like, the light dawned on you at such an early age, and you're like, fuck it, this is what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, I mean, I knew I wanted to animate and draw at a young age. Like I would take those little tiny sketch pads that are like 3x4 or whatever, and make flip books out of them. I actually remember when the Ice Age movies came out, I would animate that little squirrel guy just doing different stuff in sketchbooks.
Oh, was his name Scrap?
Yeah, Scrap. And like I loved him. And then I also would draw myself comics. I remember when I was really young, I would just draw these comics with these like bug characters based on Aesop's fables and stuff. And then of course I got into Japanese animation.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I can see that. I'm looking through your DeviantArt.
Oh yeah, that definitely influenced a lot. It was it's fun times.
Oh, you have like such an early 2000s style, like that
Stop.
MySpace style.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
As far as your family, is there any history of artists, anything like that?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah. So majority of my family is both medically inclined and artistically inclined.
Oh.
My mom is a retired EMT, but she currently teaches future paramedics in college. I think she teaches like anatomy and physiology and a whole bunch of other stuff. But she also paints. She's a really good artist. She quilts. And then my stepdad is a retired police officer, but he also writes and he does a lot of 3D. He likes to model spaceships and stuff.
Nice.
And then my dad is a firefighter and he doesn't do art. He's like, but that's fine. He's still artistically inclined in the sense that like he's just really good at decorating and he has a really good sense of style. And then my uncle is a retired firefighter as well, and he's a graphic designer. So it definitely runs in the family. And my brother is a nurse right now, and he is like super musically inclined. He's a god at guitar. He can play, like you could tell him, hey, do you know this song? And he'd be like, yeah, and he could just play it. He doesn't have to look up the tabs or anything.
So he's that guy on the party who's like, anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But also take requests.
Yeah.
Just ask me, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Also, basically, your entire like lineage.
Oh my god, yeah. So, not by blood, but my dad's husband, I call him my mom or my stepmom. He is also like he has a bunch of pencil drawings he's shown me, and he's super good. He didn't pursue it, but I hope he goes back to it one day because he's also very awesome. It's just like the whole family.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Hopefully I shouted out everybody. I don't want anybody to be like,
yeah, Uncle Joe, Cousin Murray.
You didn't mention me. What's going on?
Sorry.
How dare you forget your second cousin twice removed Jezebel? How dare you?
Oh my god.
Do you not value my art of quilting? Come on, my art of
paper
mache.
Actually, now that you mentioned it, my stepdad and my mom are like a duo team of quilters. They're awesome at it. They worked at a quilt shop for a while. I think they might still be working at a quilt shop.
That's so cute. So your entire lineage is like well versed in art and the art of saving lives.
It's in my blood.
It's
oh, except for that. So that's actually a good point. So yeah, my mom's EMT, my dad's a firefighter, my uncle's a firefighter, my stepdad's a police officer, my brother's a nurse. I faint at the sight of blood. I just cannot. And like the idea of death really gets to me too. I can't. Maybe I'll go black for that.
But it's okay. You just double down on art. Like you're actually pursuing it like professionally.
So on that note, I am still pursuing my dream. The quarantine has made me realize like I need to, I don't know. I always knew I could draw, and I guess I was expecting something to just fall into my lap because that's how I've gotten most of my jobs. And then recently, Netflix posted a prop trainee position. And a prop trainee is for prop design. And prop design is part of visual development for animation. And it could be for game art too. There's prop designers in, I want to say everything. But in 2D animation, a prop designer is responsible for anything that the character interacts with. Sometimes it could be a vehicle, sometimes it could be a house. But usually small things like books, swords, weapons. They're also usually responsible for effects in the show. But Netflix posted a position for a prop trainee this past year in like July.
Did you
I
apply?
don't know, June, July. And I saw it and I was like, oh shit, I could probably do that. And I'm gonna rewind to start this story actually. Let's go back to quarantine started and was bored, and a group of friends was like, hey, let's do a weekly meetup and like start a project and I'll discuss our projects. Like I had a friend who wanted to do an animated short. I had a couple friends who wanted to design a video game. And we wanted to meet up weekly and talk about our progress on those projects. I decided for my project, I wanted to work on my website because I felt like I had a poopy website, and kind of how I was saying, I just expected things to fall in my lap. I was like, nobody's looking at my website. Maybe it's just bad. So I was like, let me redo my website. And I started by finding people in the industry. And also, I want to point out, this is like usually not how I draw, by the way. When I draw on like my iPad, I usually do this really rough figure, and then I do the line work, and then I do the coloring. But because I'm streaming, I don't want you guys to just look at, oh my god, did I just delete that? Okay. I don't want you guys just to look at a blank black and white screen. So
no, don't worry about it, dude. Just do you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So anyways, on my website for my project, I decided to start with looking up artists who were in the industry. And when doing that, I realized I do not have an industry portfolio. I don't have, I want to work in animation, and that means storyboarding, animation, visual development, prop design, like I mentioned, background design, background layout, all of that stuff. I don't have any of that in my portfolio. Sure, I can illustrate, and I think I could do character design, but I don't have anything to show that. So I want to say to all the artists out there that may be listening to this, that if you are trying to get an industry job, look up people in the industry and see what they have in their portfolios. And don't be discouraged if you're like, oh my God, this is just stuff that they worked on shows and stuff. Take that element out of it. Actually look at what they're presenting to people and be like, okay, this is the kind of stuff I should be presenting. And look at how they're presenting it. Like, for example, when you want to present a storyboard, you can show all of the boards at once as thumbnails, but sometimes you could put them in a little preview thing where you can click through them. Sometimes you can actually create an animatic for them and animate them. And just keep that thing in mind that recruiters will notice that type of stuff. They notice your work, but they also notice how it's presented. So anyways, that was my project. And I started to build my website and noticed that, yeah, I don't have a portfolio for this stuff. So I was like, I need to work on this. I need to storyboard. I need to work on prop design. This is what I want to do. And during all of this is when Netflix posted that job opportunity. And I was like, all right, I want to build a portfolio. This is a good opportunity to use that as a prompt to build my portfolio. And they put in the job description, here is a suggestion. Start by building a children's lunchbox. You start by building the lunchbox itself, the sandwich, a snack, that sort of stuff. That's all. That would all count as prop design. And then you do things like, sandwich from a certain angle. So it'll be like from the top, and then it'll be from the side, and then it'll have like a half-eaten one. And what does that look like? And it'll have it in like a sandwich bag. What does that look like?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say a sandwich in a sandwich. I was like,
no,
what?
No.
The Fable double sandwich?
Yeah, I'm looking at the website. I see you have that section too, prop design.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's a start.
It looks awesome though. I mean, it's like you said, it has all the angles, different colors. You have the grayscale ones, the line art. That's so. Is that something that you learned outside of school, or is it something that you've kind of known but just never applied?
So that's something, truthfully, I can't recall. I feel like
the props have always been inside of me.
Well,
I do not know where they came from, but they're here now.
No, I feel like I want to say the school taught me that, because I don't want to discredit my professors, of course. And I know that character design was definitely taught to us. I remember doing a turn. I remember having to build it in Sculpey clay. And I remember background design. But I don't think my little pea brain ever connected like, hey, these are different departments in animation that I absolutely could be doing. I think just in my brain, it was just like, this is just fun stuff to help us learn to draw. Like,
yeah, definitely.
So Mr. Miyagi was giving you the wax on, wax off, and you're just like, I don't get it. I'm just really good at polishing now.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I knew storyboarding was a thing, but I don't know. I don't know. I just never clicked the dots. It wasn't until this year I was like, holy shit, I could be doing background design. I could be doing prop design. I could be doing character design. I could be doing animatics. Animatics are a separate department entirely. I've been talking, the other thing that happened this year is I reconnected with a lot of my college friends, and one of them works for DreamWorks TV, and he's been coaching me. And I think it was him. I think it was him who mentioned that the people in animatics actually have their own separate guild or union or whatever. And I was like, what? This is crazy. So, yeah. Like, animatics would also be something I'd be interested in, because I would like to say I am a god at After Effects. So no, I'm gonna go boast about that. I'm also not a Okay, I'm gonna give Pikachu this face then. Too late.
I like that face though. It's like it's Morty.
What kind of Jedi am I?
Did
you know animatics was a completely different guild and department? Because I didn't.
Do I sound okay? Because I definitely just slouched in my chair. Nice. I'm trying to find a comfy position for my iPad, because normally I just draw on my bed or on the couch.
That's the beauty of iPads. You can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Procreate.
Also, a missed opportunity to could have drawn Pikachu, been like, oh. Be like,
he's like, oh, Mr. Pikachu, a lightsaber that is.
Oh my god!
Wielded it many a time. You have.
Yoda and Pikachu in one room.
Yo, Pikachu.
Oh. Yoda would be the same size.
Oh
How does Yoda look like? I just know he's like
a ball sack.
Got big ears and
Why is your Yoda fucking coming, dude?
No, he's thinking. He has those wrinkles in hair. He has hair coming out of his ears.
Oh,
wrong with the fuck you are.
Actually, something I noticed, because Baby Yoda is now a thing. Oops.
Wait, what's his name? Grundle? Grogu?
Grogu. Because Baby Yoda's now his thing, I was actually comparing him to like old Muppet Yoda. And Muppet Yoda has like these human eyes, and it's very strange.
Very, very unsettling.
Yeah.
And it's
meanwhile, Grogu has these like cute
like, you know what? It's funny. I was thinking about that like the other day. Like, does he grow into his eyes or something?
I don't know.
Eyes don't grow, right? Like they stay the same. It's where babies have big eyes and then they grow into them.
I'm pretty sure your eyes grow. Babies, I mean, they got big eyes for babies, but they got small eyes for human.
Are we gonna have to Google this?
Yeah, I'm Googling it. I'm like right now already on it. Do eyes grow? Eyes grow rapidly after birth, and then they grow.
They grow?
Yeah, they grow.
Oh man.
I think you need to get a closer look at a baby. Like babies have tiny eyes. They're big for a baby, but for like
experiment. Let's get a baby. Just put them in a now.
Put them in a time chamber. Just look at their eyes.
So Kelcy, let me ask you. Do you have any? You say you have an ambition to kind of get your website up and going, but other than that, is there any?
The website is done.
Okay,
we're good there. I just have to add stuff now. Like now I actually have to do the portfolio part.
Right on. So is there, like, other than that, is there any other, goals that you set for yourself that you want to accomplish, even if they're long in the future, or if you don't want to, spill the beans,
My 2 personal goals is, number 1, to be self-sufficient on my art. Mm-hmm. I think that's every artist's dream, is to be independent. To be doing what they love. Mm-hmm. And my second goal is to actually work in the industry. I would love my name in the credits of a children's cartoon, a movie. I'd love to be doing a children's book. I have experience illustrating for a role-playing game, but I'd love to do more.
Kids with bikes.
Yeah, kids on bikes. Woo-woo.
Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Kids on bikes. So I have a friend named Ryan who is awesome, and he is super connected to the board game world. He loves board games, and he saw that a friend of his was posting on Facebook asking for artists. He needed artists for a freelance gig, and so he recommended me, and I swung in, and I was like, "Hey, hire me!" And they were hiring contract artists for just illustrating prompts for a role-playing game. So Kids on Bikes is, how they described it, is basically a mixture of Stranger Things meets the Goonies. And it's D&D basically, but in that setting. And the job was you're given like a 1-sentence prompt, like I forget what mine were, but they would tell you, like, we want to see some kids watching TV and something coming out of the TV and them reacting to it. And I'd be like, all right, cool. And that's what I would draw. And it was a lot of fun. I think I took too long on it. I have this tendency to clam up when it comes to projects, and it's something I'm trying to work on and get over. And basically I get this paralyzing fear of failure, and it makes me procrastinate, and I shouldn't do it. It's that imposter syndrome thing. So I think I took the long on it, but I got it done, and it's actually on my website, and it's actually in the book, which is really cool. Pretty cool. Yeah.
The thing I didn't notice from the first time you showed me, you just drew like a kid with a gun. There's just like a kid with a gun in the background chilling.
The other thing about that is, at the time I drew that, my fiance now was super into a YouTube called Sugar Pine 7. And so some of those characters, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna use them as reference, and like, but then they said I had too many guys in it, so they made me change some of the characters to girls.
Oh, that's good. That's
yeah,
nice.
I mean, yeah, it's good. It's great representation, but I was like, dang, there goes my reference.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I mean, it's a great piece. Like it
Yeah, no,
really
I'm
draws me into
super
the
happy
world.
with it.
I
Yeah,
really,
I
I
love
really
it.
love the limited palette that you use as well. Is that something that it was specific for the project, or is it something that
No,
you're?
no, it just needed to be done really quick. And if you can't tell from this drawing, I'm not great at shading and rendering. Um, yeah, no, I've just never been good at shading. I would like to get better. So that was really just me being like, ah, this is the best I can do.
It really fits. Like I don't know. Like even if it's shading, it does add depending on the situation, but the your
Yeah.
style itself, it
Oh,
fits that style. It really really does, and it's beautiful. It really is.
thanks. I knew it would be small. I did know that. And something that I learned in art school is when designing a logo or something, you should be able to read what it is from
Yeah.
far away.
Mhm.
So knowing it was going to be small, the limited palette was also to be like, okay, this needs to be something that people can tell what it is from far away.
Yeah, definitely works. I love the purple. I love the one that's orange. I don't know if it's orange, but it's like a beige orange type of color with the swamp and every. I
Yeah.
love that so much.
Thanks.
Just the ambience and everything. You could tell it's like a murky type of situation. So you definitely know how to work the colors though. Like limited palette
Thanks.
is hard, but to give it a mood as well with a limited palette,
Yeah.
that's high level. I feel like it's high level stuff. Really
Oh,
is.
thanks.
I have to take like not only do I take your word for it, Mel, because you're an artist, but like even me as like a normie, like it really does like convey like an emotion to it, the whole
Yeah.
thing.
And the purple one, like
Me.
you could tell it's kind of like like a gloomy night. So that your choice in colors, it works. It really really works.
Thanks. Andre, you don't draw? You're a normie?
Yeah, I'm a normie, dog. I'm just here for the energy and the jokes.
That's true.
No,
My
you
art's
have
to
a
get
lot,
people to chuckle.
bro. You have a lot of insight. The thing is, I think the dynamic between an artist, myself, and then like he calls himself a normie is that he sees things that I don't see, and I see things that he doesn't see. So it works out where we ask questions that though I have insight, he doesn't, and he asks the right question that I might not, address because I know like kind of what's gonna be
You're like,
said.
yes, that's color shade number 54, of course. And I'm like, that's a pretty color. That purple? What kind of purple?
What kind of purple is that? I
What
like
kind
that
of purple that be? That's a nice purple.
Exactly. That's what we're trying to say.
Like my
No,
favorite part, like to sit here on like the normie standpoint is like eventually when Mel starts like drawing and stuff, he always has these crazy settings and every artist that comes on here is like, wow, what kind of brush is that? And I'm like, yeah, what kind of brush is there? Like, what the...
wait, can I see what you're drawing?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not.
you'll see him in
I'm not
when it's
drawing
his
yet.
turn.
Yeah, I
Oh.
get consumed with watching you draw, and then I'll kind of fill out the space with myself drawing. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
Also,
has
Andre,
a
I'm gonna give this Pikachu purple saber just for
hell yeah,
you.
Samuel Jackson shoe. Let's go.
ooh, yes,
Make him say motherfucker.
yes, yes.
I will.
His name Mace Windu.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see.
Windu.
Mix that name with Pikachu.
Chew Windu.
Chew
Mace
Windu.
Chewdu.
Chew Windu.
Peekaboo?
Mace Pikachu. That's hard.
Chew.
That's the the Pokemon that can say motherfucker.
The only one. He's the only one that he doesn't say his own name. He just says motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But you could add that to your portfolio because now that you you know the importance of like a portfolio, add that kids and bike shit on there.
It's on there.
Yeah,
It's
I
on my,
could.
it's on my
your
website.
Yeah, I'm on your website right now. And it's like you said, you worked on it during the quarantine. I mean, this is. I wish I had a website like this. My website is crap, and it's definitely like it's very approachable, very straightforward. You see everything that you want to present, and more than anything, it's clean that you show. Hey, this is what I can do. Motion and graphic design. Boom. You have a video where you show everything that you can do as far as that. The is that After Effect that you use for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome. And then the stickers you did with Tate, and it's just you have a website that's approachable, and I'm not trained that way. I don't I don't have any formal training, but if I were, let's say, in the position of somebody that's a art director, I wouldn't want to spend like a treasure hunt trying to find something that, hey, this is what I'm looking for. You have everything there, and that's pretty dope. So I would hire you if I had any type of actual control of anything.
There's a Pikachu.
Nice.
Now you gotta deck them out. Where the robes at?
I thought about that, but
So basically, the story of this Pikachu is that he's not a Jedi. He just found this lightsaber. He's about to fuck shit up.
There we go. Gonna throw him up in that corner over there.
He shocks people by being naked and just like being like, whoa, the naked Jedi.
He shocks him with the nudity first, and then he says motherfucker, and he really shocks him.
The opponent's like, yep, I'm gonna die.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point, though. If like this was a Sith Pikachu, he'd be like,
Pika.
Pika.
like have his hand out and like be zapping people.
Pika.
Be in this Darth Chew.
Unlimited
lightsaber.
Pika.
This guy can have a robe. I don't think I'm good at robes, but we'll see.
It's funny, the Sith are more modest than the Jedi. They just
It's just one dark robe. Like it's just like, I'm not good with robes. Draws like the base prompt of like a perfect robe and like 2 seconds.
Stop! No.
I'm gonna keep complimenting you until we breach the barrier of your imposter syndrome. Now let me look up what imposter syndrome means. I'm going based off.
Wait,
like,
you don't know what imposter syndrome means?
I'm going to.
So
Imposter syndrome, also known as imposter phenomenon, impostrium fraud syndrome, or the imposter experience. It's a psychological pattern in which an individual doubts their skills, talents, and accomplishments, and has a persistent internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud.
There you go.
Yeah, versus I'm getting paid at Office Depot and shit. And like I have a fancy ass website and I made a sticker for Tate's.
Yeah, exactly. So that was going to be my question. I mean, with the accomplishments that you've reached right now, is it something that kind of helps? Because I think that's something that a lot of artists they struggle with looking at other artists and compare status and name recognition and things like that. So with what you've accomplished, does that help with your, I guess, confidence, you could say, what confidence you've built?
I have to remind myself that I am where I am through my own talents and hard work. And it helps, I guess. I don't know. I know I shouldn't doubt myself. I know it's really bad. But it's that, like you said, it's that comparison to other people that gets to me sometimes. And like part of me redoing my website and me building my portfolio is I threw myself into social media to follow a bunch of artists in the industry, and all I see is them posting like, here's what I worked on this show, and oh, I just got a new job doing this, and like it's awesome to see that, because I think to myself like, yeah, one day that's what I want to do, that's gonna be me one day. But it's also like, why isn't that me right now?
Yeah. Gotcha.
And that gets me down sometimes.
But now you know the secret. You just gotta go out there. You gotta fight your imposter. You gotta reclaim the name.
Yeah.
You gotta just fucking throw it. Like agents love that shit. Just throw it at them. Look what I made. I was on this podcast YouTube thing called The Savage World of the Artist. Look at this shit.
Yeah, watch it.
Watch it. Got 50 views.
I wish.
We got 50 views on 2 of them. I was like, all right, cool.
Oh shit. There.
About 25 of them is me.
Whatever.
No, not really. No, we've done well. A lot of people have, not a lot of, at least 15 people have followed us, which is more than I have in my own personal page. So So,
wait, what the heck? I thought you had like 9,000 people on your page.
Well, on my Instagram, I have like 19, but in my YouTube is like it's brand spanking new, so there's only like 15 people.
Wow.
You have
It's
19 people on your Instagram?
19K.
Woo!
Yeah, man. What the?
I think it's more because the way I post than anything else.
Oh,
Now
19K
who's
people.
feeling imposter
No, but
syndrome?
Yeah, Mel, fight your imposter.
no, I'm good. No, see, the thing is with social media, I don't look at it as, I get inspiration from other artists and things like that, and yeah, it's something I think inherently natural for us as artists to look at other artists and say, damn, I wish I would. And I think as human beings, I think it's just natural for us to feel that way. You know, from a certain point for I guess living through life, I've learned that okay, I can't compare myself because the life I'm living is me. I wake up as me, I go to sleep as me, so there's nothing I could do except control my own situation. So looking at somebody else should be only inspiration and not a form of putting myself down. So
True.
when I started social media, and I'm not a big fan of social media in a general sense because I feel it's a detriment to confidence in general sense. So when I do Instagram and stuff like that, it's more for me to just put stuff out there, but not expecting anybody to say or do or like. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm still posting just for me. That's why my page itself is just it's so random. It's fan art, it's inspirational art, it's paintings, it's so many different things. There's no theme. It's just me putting myself out there and not really caring what anybody says.
And 19,000 people love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, really, bro. I didn't know you were 19,000. I'm one of the 19. Unfollow. Get fucked.
Unfollow.
You don't need me.
Damn, dude.
It would be just me talking, just so monotone if it was.
All right, I refollow. You're right. You win me back. Look at you. That's why you got 19K, boy. All right, so now.
Andre, you like Pokemon?
Dude, no, I just play the card game with Eric.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
What's Bucephalon?
What?
What?
Yeah, exactly. So people ask me, I'm
Wait.
like, don't ask me.
What's his name?
Wait.
His name is Bucephalon. Bucephalon. You look up suicidal clown Pokemon, he might pop up.
Oh god.
Okay. There's a
Jeez.
Pokemon named Cougar.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, let me draw your favorite Pokemon as the Jedi. This shit is already a Sith. What the...
Bucephalon, he's a clown. What do you mean?
I have never seen this Pokemon.
It's an Ultra Beast. So his whole thing is that his head is full of fireworks, and he could throw his head, and then a bunch of fireworks explode. But it like damages him by half his health, and I'm like, yo, I feel that. Same. You're my favorite. I
What do
love
you mean
you.
he's a super beast? Is that the giant ones that have clouds like?
Oh, Ultra Beast?
Oh, I don't know.
They're space aliens.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, they came from space, and then they're all fucking weird, and they make weird noises, and they're kind of spooky. There's one that's just like a giant mosquito that's like super fucking buff. like his name is Buzzswole. There's a bunch of them, but they're like out of the norm. They're aliens, and my favorite one is Bucephalon. He looks like a clown.
I'm gonna do Bucephalon as a Jedi.
Yo, you're gonna do Bucephalon? No, what's up? I never got a commission on this. Let's so. I mean, he's Sith. He's so cool. Actually, make him the most flamboyant Sith then.
Yeah. He's like a JoJo character, except as a Pokemon.
Here, let me send it to you, Mel, so you could be like, "What the fuck is that? Did you see it?"
No, I'm
Let me
like
send it to you, dog.
I believe it or not, I'm trying to find which.
No, it's
Pokemon-
spelled weird because they're like, haha, they're aliens, so 95% of them are gonna be spelled super weird.
Weird. They're all vowels.
Yeah, exactly. Look, I sent you a gif.
What in what? It's like
My
a,
favorite.
it's like a lollipop.
Yeah, it's my favorite. He's a clown.
It's weird.
And then my second favorite is Sylveon because that's my little gay boy. And then my third favorite is all the ghost Pokemon.
See,
All of them.
All of them.
so for those of you keeping track in the audience, my geek level is down to 1.5. So
You can't go down more because you already went down for Pokemon. You're even. You're an even 3 right now.
you resuscitated me a little bit with a little, from your 160 level geekness, but no, I'm at 1. Just so
This is a
bad.
weird Pokemon.
I know he's my favorite. I love him so much. He's only gonna be in one game, and it already happened, and he's never gonna come back ever again. But whatever, he's my favorite.
Hey man,
Might come back.
what's that caveman Pokemon? Cave fighter.
Caveman Pokemon.
He has a skull on his head.
Oh, Cubone?
Cubone?
Marowak?
I don't know.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Were you a Digimon man?
I like Digimon, but I just watched the cartoon. I really didn't get into like the little toy or what is it called, the digitizer or whatever it's called.
The Digiverse?
I don't know. I was not a Digimon person.
I don't know, man.
Okay,
I
what
watched
did
Looney
you
Tunes.
watch?
I like Looney Tunes when I was a kid.
All right, yeah.
I like Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
The whole
His head is
concept.
like floating. I'm sorry.
It's a lollipop.
Yeah.
What the feck?
Yeah, he throws his head, and it's full of fireworks, and it blows
throws
up, and it's his
his head.
strongest ability, and then it half healths him, and I'm like, yo, same.
He throws his head. That's
He's fucking
yeah, man,
weird.
that guy. But the evolved form, like it's like cave fighter.
Cage fighter.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Marowak.
Marowak.
Yeah, so the thing I posted, the evolved form of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's Marowak.
right on.
I'm trying to remember
You
how
know
to
what I'm
spell
doing, right? I'm researching.
You're bumping those numbers, dog.
I need to be ready.
What?
Oh, you're just researching what you're gonna draw.
Oh my gosh.
You ready? I'm so bad.
Kelsey, I have
What?
to ask you,
Huh?
how did you get your job as an artist on Office Depot?
Okay. So
No imposter syndrome. You throw that to the side. You got that job. It's your job.
Awesome. I'm so awesome. They saw how awesome I am.
basically,
How you start
so
out. Yeah.
basically the last 2 years of art school, I like threw myself into freelance and trying to learn everything I could. And I got really good. I mean, I got really good. I got really good at After Effects. I learned a lot about animation. We had set up a whole at-home animation studio. We had everything. We did not need to leave. We had a scanner. I had Toon Boom, and to do like my whole demo reel, I would rough everything in Toon Boom, and I wasted a lot of paper, but then I would print it out and I would ink it, and then I would scan it and put it back into Toon Boom. And it was a whole process, but I was able to do everything at home. And that's my demo is actually on YouTube. If you search Pirate Cats and my name,
Pirate Cats. You showed me
yeah,
Pirate Cats.
if you search Pirate Cats and my name, you can find my demo reel, which is now 10 years old, but I'm still very proud of it. My babies need the light of day. I love my Pirate Cats. So like,
just remember to put it on there.
yeah, I lost those files because they're on my super old computer, which is now gone. And I still have the hard drive, but I like have no idea how to. It's like a hard drive. So I have no idea how to get them out of there. But
Oh, it's
Audrey,
just like
this Pokemon looks like a penis.
maybe that's why I like him. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's true.
It's 2020.
2020, man. Anything goes.
Anything else? I just said that my second favorite Pokemon was a Game Boy. Let's go, Sylveon. Let's go.
Have a party.
But anyway, so back to how I got this job. So I threw myself into freelance. I did a lot of animation. I did an animation for a character called Turtle Dick.
Yeah.
Make fun of me?
And it was a singing turtle, and the guy wanted just a bunch of music videos for him, and so we did a bunch of music videos of singing turtle singing about his turtle dick.
You gotta start somewhere, dog. You gotta start somewhere.
I did an animation for this church who God knows what they worshipped, but they wanted this cow guy with this winged cow guy flying down from the heavens. And then he was like holding this torch, and when he landed, he had this demonic voice that was like, I am the god that brings the death. Like,
Jesus.
But we animated it. It was
that brings the death.
He paid for it. He was very excited to see it animated.
Wait, did he sound like the guy from Inspector Gadget?
Yes.
I am the god that escaped the death.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It like had this creepy ass music, but I was really proud of it because I love drawing wings and I loved animating wings. So like I'm gonna draw some wings right now. So
Hell yeah, make my Bucephalon fly. Yeah, boy.
my stupid
Flying
anime ass loved drawing wings.
Fire god.
And so I was able to make them flap and fly down, and it was cute. Yeah, so what else did I do? I did a lot of freelance, and that's how I learned quickly. And they of course they paid like student wages, but to me I was working at GameStop at the time, making barely $100 a week. So I was like, yay, money!
You're like, thank God I can eat this week.
So yeah, I threw myself into freelance and learning, and I unfortunately sacrificed some of the relationships I had with my friends. And because I had a really fleshed out resume and portfolio by the time I graduated, our school had a career services, and I went to career services and to turn in my resume before I graduated. And the career services, I think her name was Lou Sanchez. She was like, oh, I'm so glad you're here. I have the perfect job for you. Because she was used to seeing me a bunch. And I was like, oh? And she was like, yeah, you want to work for Office Depot? And I was like, fuck no. I want a job in animation. Like, no. I want to work for retail. And she was like, no. She was like, the corporate headquarters are here in Florida. And I was like, oh. And she explained the job to me. They were hiring a motion graphics animator. And I was like, all right, cool. So I submitted my resume, and they reached out to me like immediately.
Did you submit the fire demon cow?
I think so. I think that was in there.
Yeah.
I put everything in my demo and my portfolio. So
the CEO of Office Depot is like, oh, she's part of my church.
So okay, first let me clarify. I don't actually work for Office Depot. I am a contractor. I work for their studio.
Whose studio?
Office Depot studio.
Office Depot studio, but you don't work for Office Depot.
Yeah, so
But you work for the studio.
The studio is a bunch of contractors. We're not actually employees.
Is that just a loophole so they don't pay you health insurance?
Shh, don't say that. I actually no. The group is actually called the News Group. And they do provide health insurance, and they're great people.
Now you're sweating. Now,
a little bit.
Like someone threw a paperclip at your window, and you're just like, be careful.
But yeah, so they saw my portfolio, and they like immediately called me. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I went in for an interview the day before my graduation. The day before my graduation, I went in for an interview, and I was absolutely like, I was disheveled. I was still in a bathrobe because they called at like, I don't know, I think they called at like 1 p.m. and I was just waking up because I've been crunching on my demo reel.
You come in a bathroom, they're like, she's an autist, she gets it.
So they called me and they're like, can you come in today? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I went in, I did an interview.
You didn't change, you just came.
No, I didn't change.
They're like, can you come in now? I'm coming now. They're like, no, we can schedule it later. You're like, no, I'm coming now.
Like, do you want to change? No, I'm coming just like this.
You're gonna get all of me.
Me in a bathrobe. Hire me.
I thought that was Jedi you. That's Jedi. Put a lightsaber on that shit. That's a Jedi.
Here's my resume. Please hire me.
And then a lightsaber in the other hand, so that you threaten them to hire you.
I draw. Good. Another smiley face, so you know I'm good. Please
Look,
hire me.
they're almost exact, so you know I could do it multiple times.
Angry, so you know I'm serious. So yeah, I went in for an interview, not in the bathroom. I showed him my turtle dick.
My turtle dick and the fucking god cow.
Yeah, because my demo reel wasn't done yet.
Here. I'm telling you, dude, someone there went to that church and they're like, yeah, hire her. She's part of it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and then they actually came to portfolio review the next day. So the way the Art Institutes work is the week before you actually graduated and did the whole like graduation ceremony, you did portfolio review. And it's where they filled like a whole, not conference room, but they filled a giant room with all the students who were graduating.
Were you guys having a conference?
And no. Each student had, it was like a convention. It was like a convention for everybody who's graduating. Yeah,
what the fuck?
It was like each student had a table. They got to decorate. They got to set up a monitor so people can like watch their demo reel as it played. Like I gave out candy and stickers.
What the fuck?
No, it was meant so like potential employers could see who was graduating and
like,
go
sell
around
yourself, children. Sell yourself now.
Yes. It was basically selling yourself.
So part.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, so my now boss actually came by, and I feel like they came by. You know what? Now that I think about it, I wonder if they were just hovering around my table, like growling at anybody who came near. Like as a means of securing me.
She's mine.
No way. She's ours.
Flame cow girl turtle dick is mine. All right.
Yeah, but it was really cool. And then like a week later, they called and they were like, "Hey, you want to come work for us?" And I didn't remember this, but my mom reminded me that they gave me an offer, and I was like, pay me more.
Hell yeah, let's go. I drew
you know what? Anybody out there who gets an offer, don't sell yourself short. Like, ask for what you want to make. You know what? Ask for more than what you want to make. And when they say, will this work? And it's actually what you wanted to make, go for it. Like, yeah.
Wise words. Listen to that, audience. If you're a young artist, don't settle.
Yeah,
don't
settle, dog. Know your worth.
But yeah, so I've now been there I'm approaching my 11th year. And Dan and Brett, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry. I love you. It's not where I want to be.
Yeah, you want to be.
It's for a while, I was staying there because my mom was like, stay there, it'll look good on your resume. And I was like, yeah, all right, I guess you're right.
11 years?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it got to around like the 3-year mark, the 4-year mark, and I was thinking about leaving. And And my mom was like, yeah, but the longer you stay there, the better it looks on your resume. And I was like, okay, I
Yeah,
guess.
11 years is like beyond. Like they're like,
My
okay, cool.
mom's
She'll
look,
be with
man,
us forever.
look. My mom's word is law. Don't. It's what my mom says. It's what's right. I started to get a little antsy, and my mom was like, "Hey, it looks better on your resume if you stay." And I was like, "All right, whatever you say, mom." And then it's also been a combination of other things. Like I was in a couple relationships, and I was more interested in guys than like doing anything else. And that took up a lot of my time. Like I was comfortable and made a lot of money, and I had all my benefits, and I could live independently. And I was still got to live around my family. I didn't have to struggle. And a lot of my friends who I graduated with struggled. They were all working as like Starbucks baristas. Not that that's a bad thing, but they all were unhappy and making barely enough money to live. And so I was counting my blessings where I was, and I still am. And so the time just passed. But quarantine.
It's one of those situations where like you blink and like 11 years go by, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
But would you say it's also beneficial for you, like experience-wise? Have you grown and artistically there?
That's the thing. I feel like I'm at a point where I don't feel like I'm learning anything new. A lot of the job is a deadline driven, and that's fine. Like now that I am used to deadlines, I'm prepared for whatever comes in my future that's also deadline driven. But I'd rather it be more creative and deadline driven, because
you can only draw paper clips so many ways, right?
Yeah, but I'm not even drawing in this job. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
It's all broadcast graphics, which is if you've ever watched the news or TV, it's like lower thirds and pushing around pictures, and it was good experience for like learning After Effects, and I love After Effects, and I didn't realize how much I knew about After Effects until this year when a friend asked for help on a project. And so I screen shared and I walked them through what to do, and I realized that not everybody knows all the hotkeys, and not everybody knows what all the buttons mean and the tools, and that experience definitely made me remember that it definitely fought my imposter syndrome. It made me realize, like, wow, okay, maybe I do know more than I think I know. And it also made me realize that I really liked teaching. And it's something that I'm interested in pursuing in the future, is teaching people After Effects. I've thought about making tutorials and putting them online. I would just have to figure out how to do that.
Hell yeah. Do them, animate them, put them on your resume. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I feel like I've learned as much as I can from that job. And that's not to say I've learned as much as I can about After Effects or the Adobe Suite. And the other good thing about the job is I learned about working from a script. I learned about broadcast in general, like things like 16:9, HD, SD, aspect ratio, safe area, all that kind of stuff. But I'm still learning. Like I know that After Effects talks to Cinema 4D a lot, and I don't know Cinema 4D, and it's something I want to learn.
Now, what is Cinema 4D?
Cinema 4D is another 3D program like Maya, like Blender.
Okay, yeah.
But it's a program that you can integrate things with After Effects really well.
Nice. So basically, you can animate your 3D characters in a way.
Yeah. I don't know how it works. I just know that it's something I should learn, because I know you can like import the model into After Effects and vice versa. So yeah, that's something I want to learn. There's still a lot to learn about After Effects, such as it's great for VFX. So if you ever want to do like fire effects, lightsaber effects, water effects, anything, lightning, you can use After Effects for that. And I know some things, but very basic things.
Would you say your ambition is kind of building towards kind of having your own cartoon or having your own animation type studio, maybe something like that?
I don't think I want my own studio. Actually, I actually like being told what to do. Why do you laugh about
that? Because like sometimes there's like inspiration is. It depends how you work. Inspiration can dictate what you're gonna do and how you're gonna work. And sometimes it's easier if somebody says, "Hey, draw this, do this. Yeah. I need this." It kind of takes half of the brain power you have to put into creating something. The fun part is creating something, but sometimes the pain in the ass is coming up with what do I have to draw, what do I have to do. So having that creative, having that partner, I guess you could say that gives you the inspiration or gives you the idea. And you just roll with it is cool. It's good. It kind of takes the pressure off a little bit. So I that's why I laugh, because it's like, yeah, I definitely understand that. It's easy sometimes to just, hey, give me that inspiration, tell me what to do, and I'll do it. I'll just draw something. I'll just create something. So that's yeah. I definitely
that makes sense. That. Like, I mean, we're American, so it's just like, what do you mean you don't want to do everything by yourself? Blah blah blah. And you're like, nah, bro. Sometimes I just want to relax, man. I don't want to be the one worrying about the bullshit. I just want to draw the little thing or whatever.
Exactly. And some people have great ideas. That's the thing. It's like that's why some commissions are great. If it's from the right person, their commission might be just amazing because it's something that speaks to you, and you don't have to come up with it. As far as this idea, like, do something random, and it just takes a lot of brain power out of it in a way.
Yeah,
I definitely understand.
So, like, you don't want to make your own cartoon series in the sense where you're headlining it, but you want to be an important cog in that cartoon show.
Yeah. Like, I would like to be the lead of the director of storyboarding or prop design, or I don't know if that's even a thing. And not to say like I have ideas, but I don't know. Maybe it's my ego bringing me down that I don't ever see myself in that position yet. Cannot get this hand right.
Yeah, it's an Ultra Beast, so it looks weird. Don't worry about it.
How would you call that an Ultra Beast? It's like
they didn't want to say space alien.
It's so cute. I don't call it a beast at all. It's a lollipop.
Ultra lollipop. It's for kids, dog.
It's a lollipop.
You're gonna get a Cephalon. It's a choking hazard now.
I was gonna say something. Well, yeah, choke me. That's fine.
Oh. All right, man. Calm down there.
Did we reach that peak yet?
Are we getting there? We're gonna start drawing ball sacks? Is it gonna happen?
Just a simple mention of it.
Just a simple mention of it. You're also you're a great artist, Kelcy.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Even when
you guys are gassing me up.
Yeah, dude.
It's true.
You're good. Like you did the time, you did the work, you did everything. You went to the school. Like, you are good.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not saying that you're what's it called, a perfect person, because the job of an artist is to never stop learning, and you already get that. You understand that more than most people.
Yeah.
But where you're at now, bro, fucking shit. I love looking through your little doodle book. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Oh man! So speaking of doodle book, Eric got me a sketch-a-day journal for my birthday, and he got it for me the week I took off of work. So whenever I take off of work, I have a lot of creative energy, because again, I love work. I'm sorry, Dan and Brent, but it burns me out. All the deadlines of working and stuff. It drains me, so I usually don't have a lot of motivation for personal work afterwards. But the week I took off of work, Eric got me a sketch-a-day journal, and I was having a blast drawing all of my favorite characters from all of my favorite cartoon shows, and I posted it on Tumblr, and overnight it got 1,500 likes and reblogs, and that's the most I've ever gotten on anything. And I haven't gone back to it.
You're afraid. You're like,
Yeah,
oh, no.
I just haven't. I haven't gone back to my journal because, well, I haven't gone back because work started, but also because I like that happened on Tumblr, and I was like, okay,
the pressure.
this is a lot of people.
You feel the imposter creeping up. It was me. Me.
So I need to go back to it though. I definitely there's so many good cartoons out there. I mentioned the Owl House, but like there's so much. I just want to draw fan art.
Infinity Train.
Yeah. Oh my god, Infinity Train is so good.
Yes.
And She-Ra and Glitch Text, like Dragon Prince. Oh,
I need to watch it. Dragon Prince was made by the creator of Avatar: The Last Airbender, right?
Yeah. It's very good. It's
just the animation. I was like, because
no,
like,
you know
CGI.
What? Are you judging it just on the trailer alone?
I'm judging it based off of like 5 minutes of one episode I threw myself in randomly.
You should dedicate more time to it.
Oh, like, absolutely. Like I know it's just like one of those things where I'm like cyberpunk, like. Like I'm like, you have to capture me in these 5 minutes. It's not fair. I understand it's not fair, but like, there's so much shit to do now. Boom, 5 minutes, and I'm like,
Yeah, I feel you. Can you hear my cat snoring, by the way? Because she's snoring very loud.
No, put your mic on her.
Yes, we need that sound.
Yeah, we need it now.
Hang on. Hopefully I don't
sneak up on her.
All right, sorry if this makes noise.
I think she died.
It's a very silent cat.
You're right. You hear my cat snoring? Dead silent. I'm like, I think your cat's dead, dude.
The wire's not long enough.
Aw, don't worry about it.
I tried to like turn the gain up and see if it would reach. I was so worried that like when I got back because the gain was up, I'd be like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Yeah, ErbyDraws here, and you're like, "Oh."
No, the wire's not long enough.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll record her separately and then send it to you.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Oh man, we can't believe we heard your cat snore. That's so cute. Wow.
Gush,
wow.
gush. We're gushing, gush.
Yeah, like gush. Ooh, ooh, woo, ooh, woo.
Ooh.
You learned that. You learned that last time. Mel. You learned what that was.
Says, don't call me out. This is a learning experience for me. All that.
I will take you to the deepest parts of the internet, Mel. You're going to learn, man. I'm going to get your points up. It's going to be terrible.
What?
Nerd points. Like.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to give him nerd points.
Oh.
Because he was like, I'm like a number 8 nerd. And I was like, cool, Pokemon. I was like, Magic the Gathering, tabletop game, like all this shit I just started throwing out. And he's just like, cool, I'm a 3. I'm a nerd, level 3.
Yeah, reevaluate.
Yeah.
My whole existence has been a lie.
Oh man, don't let Andre tell you what type of nerd you are.
I never said anything. I've never.
No, I just kind of recognize the fact. Hey, you know what? Nowadays, nope, not that much of a nerd. Like back in the day, like nerd culture was so rare that you could say you're a nerd, and people would, oh yeah, so what do you like? And then you can just say the most basic things, and like, yeah, you're definitely a nerd. Now,
yeah, I love comic books. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
cool.
Like now nerd culture is culture, so it's like it's so common.
Yeah.
I'm gonna date myself a little bit, but like growing up, when I was like, yeah, I know how to play D&D, they were like, man, you're such a wow, that's crazy. Like I was like a commodity because like no one knew how to play, so I was teaching all my friends how to play.
You're a baby, Andre.
I'm not a baby. My back hurts. Babies' backs don't hurt.
Baby's backs don't strain when you're just trying to get up.
Baby's back, a baby doesn't pant when he goes up 2 steps. Right? An old man. But like I was such a hot commodity growing up, and I was just like, yeah, I know how to play D&D, and they're like, holy shit, whatever, blah blah blah. Now I'm like, I know how to play D&D, and they're like, who does it? And I'm like,
it's true.
You don't know Matt Mercer? And I'm like, man, fuck Matt Mercer. I love you for what you did, Matt Mercer, but at the same time, man, fuck you, dog.
Damn, dude.
Well, because like everyone's just like, you don't do a voice for every single one of your 100 NPCs we're meeting today, and I'm like, no. That's a lot of work.
Voices?
I mean I do, but like some people like they go into me because they're like, like every single NPC
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, dude, that's like hundreds of voices. I'm not gonna do. We gotta get like, you're gonna meet Boblin the Goblin for like 4 minutes, and he's gone for the rest of
just for the
eternity.
audience. Just for the audience. What's an NPC?
Non-playable character. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Just for the audience, yeah.
Just for the audience, not
Just for
definitely
the audience.
Give me that point back, Mel.
in the background. Points going down 0.5.
Yeah, you're in the decimals now. 0.2. So PC player character, NPC non-playable character.
Non-playable character. I knew that.
Yeah. But they're like, you don't do crazy voices like Matt Mercer, and I'm like, you don't do crazy voices when you do your character like Matt Mercer's like people he plays with.
I do.
Oh my god, look at him. I'll give him a Squidward nose. It's too late. You drew it.
What? Oh, like this? I was just testing my. I wanted to make sure this is the right pen. Oops.
Hi, I'm Bucephalon.
They don't talk their Pokemon. Never mind.
Yeah, no, especially like if you look up how he sucking sounds, he sounds like a demon regurgitating from the earth. Like it's the worst sound ever. He's just like, and then
Oh
like
my God.
fireworks sounds. And you're like, why?
This is also nightmare fuel, I guess.
Yeah.
You see this coming at you in your darkest alley in your mind. Yeah, you could definitely freak out.
Dude, I would freak out if I saw Pikachu coming at me. I'd be like, what the fuck is that?
I'll go
Why is it
for
so big?
A giant Pikachu would be upsetting.
No, like Pikachus are like up to Ash's knee. Like imagine a rat up to your knee.
Oh my god, no, I don't want to.
Like,
That's
I'd be like, bam! I'd kick it. I'd kick it so fast. I'd be like, get the fuck.
Style. That's New York style rats. Yeah, it's like the pizza bread. You know, they're huge.
I went to New York, Mel. Those are big rats, but like
Those
up
are-
to your
oh,
knee, Mel.
They're
To your
pets.
knee.
Oh no, they grow. They grow.
They grow
Those
even
things
bigger.
are gnarly, bro. They're scary. They're like they can eat your. If you have a Chihuahua, it'll eat your Chihuahua.
Oh shit.
Ah.
I don't want to think about death and destructions of animals. It's ruining my drawing potential.
You could if you're slightly blind and you're like somehow it switches out with your pet, you'll think you're actually still with your pet and it's actually a rat. That's how big they are. It's like, is that my pit bull? No, it's a rat, bro, and it's that big.
It's a rat, bro. He found a knife, so you better start running. I don't know how he found that.
They found a knife and they say, "Buy me pizza."
Yeah. I was trying to do a New York accent. I forgot what they sounded like. I was gonna be like Boston. I was like, "Hey, buy me a pizza!" Right? Is that New York?
Give me a pizza.
I was
Hey.
about to say forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it. Buy me a pizza. Shing, shing, shing. That's the knife. Buy me.
4 slices now.
Yeah, 4 slices. And we ain't gonna go to that dollar pizza shop at the end. I saw you eyeballing it. No. We're going to Big Linguini's Pizza down the corner.
What's the Big Linguini's? Okay. We're going to Saul's. We're going to Saul's Pizza.
Yeah, we're going to Saul.
It's a good one right there. Come on, man.
Forget
Come
about it.
on. What you doing? Fuck out of here.
Dude, I love New York. I want to go back.
I've never been.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
It smells like death and decay, but like in the best way.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And everyone's super rude, but they still kind of care about you, sort of, in like the weirdest way.
Yeah, if something happens to you, they'll have your back and then insult you for being in trouble.
Yeah. They'd be like, "Oh, the fucking knife rat's here. Come on." Like, stupid. Why are you talking to the knife rat? Fucking idiot. Get out of here.
You're so dumb. I'll rescue you, but you're stupid.
You big stupid.
Big stupid. What's wrong with you? Get out of here.
Get out of here. Now you owe me pizza. He grabs the knife. Come on.
Everybody had a right idea. Give me a pizza. Man.
Oh my god, I love him. Can you make his lightsaber pink?
Yeah. Actually, I don't want that to be blue.
Oh my god, look at him. Is he a Jedi or a Sith? What do you think?
He has to be a Sith. Come on.
He has to be. Look at him. How dare he be so flamboyant?
Ooh, that's got a.
This is like Jar Jar Binks' worst nightmare.
Misa going to the temple. Hija no bruja. What is that?
Exactly. He's so confused and so worried about his own life. Like, nope, Not doing this no more.
Yeah, especially because they can't
Go
communicate,
home.
so you just hear like, blah, blah. Just like, oh shit, and then firework noises, and he's like, please, just take my wallet, leave me alone. I'll buy you the
Can't take
pizza.
this.
I'll buy you the pizza. Just leave me alone.
I love those colors. You work in a lot of pastel type colors too, like very uh muted colors. I guess I don't want to say muted, but yeah, I guess muted is a good word. Is it a good word?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with muted.
I don't know. Those are just the colors I like.
Yeah, she uses Gaussian blur. Don't you see on the top? Gaussian.
That's
Ah!
Andy, what's Gaussian blur? What's Gaussian blur?
It made the lightsaber go.
Actually, I can show you guys some Procreate stuff if you want.
It's lightsaber fuel.
I don't know if your previous guests have done this.
Yeah, show us.
Yeah, Gaussian blur is when you take something like this. Go bloop. Oh, actually.
Was that the Gaussian blur?
No, and then you go to Gaussian blur, and you hit layer, and you slide with your finger to adjust, and it makes it blurry.
Oh my god, he died.
But yeah, it makes it blurry depending on how much you slide. You can also, Procreate is cool in that you can hit pencil, and then it'll blur only what you draw on.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Fucking so Mel, confession time.
Yeah.
For the first episode and halfway through the second episode,
your confession.
When everyone was saying procreate,
yeah.
For the longer, I thought you meant fucking. Like to procreate.
I love it. Yes.
So I was just like, oh, that's weird. I didn't know that.
You know, every time I use that hashtag on my Instagram, I'm like, this is fine.
Well, yeah, so just so you artists know, like to normies like me, when y'all put like, haha, did some digital art, hashtag procreate, we think you're fucking.
Like, we're not talking about the art of fucking. We're just talking about art and an app called Procreate. We're pros and we create, all right?
Yeah. I Googled it and midway through the second episode. I don't know if you can hear it in the audio, but at one part I just go, oh. That's because I looked it up and it was like, oh, it's a program.
I can't. That's hilarious.
Because I'm like, oh man, because you know I'm normie, so I'm just like, artists in their bohemian lifestyle. It's crazy that they all fucking, but whatever. They're bohemian. It happens.
Bro, should have added something like Andre's thinking Procreate means something else.
This is like
click clack in the background, looking up what Procreate is.
You just hear like the Windows 95 like dial-up sound. Like, how they fuck? He says she in California. How they fucking? I don't get it. Oh my god, I love him. Look at him.
I like his lightsaber style, his stance. He's like very fancy.
Yeah.
I will you. I will.
Do you know that? It's like a fencer, so that means that he fights like Count Dooku.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hand behind.
He doesn't know who that is.
You know Count Dooku. You know Count Dooku. You don't know Count Dooku. From the prequel trilogy, the old man Saruman.
Oh yeah, does he know who Saruman is?
Yeah.
From Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Like
there you go.
Star Wars is my shit. Lord of the Rings is my shit. That's my age stuff.
There you go. That's
Look at him. I love him.
He's so stylish.
Yes.
Oh, give him some.
My name is Bisafilan Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
Also prepare to hug.
Prepare to hug, because I'm also a lover.
Because I'm a lover and a fighter. Mostly a lover. Come to me.
Come.
I like that lightning, yes. You don't know if he's a Sith. You don't know if he's a Jedi.
I'm ambiguous.
Yeah.
I want the wrench from my father, which is not very Jedi-like. But I like hugs, which is not very Sith-like.
I would kill you and then hug you. Maybe hug you first.
I'm tired of
I like hugs.
Oh. Oh, so cute.
I like hugs. Don't worry about the lightsaber.
Well, cycle through the stuff. I want to see the other Pikachu.
Yes.
Oh, let's see. First, I like to put everything in a group. Boop, boop, boop.
We're gonna. I can't say it. See, I knew there was gonna be one word I can say.
What?
No, man. Be on the lookout for these. You know how stressful that is.
No.
Yes.
Oh, is that Sith Pikachu?
Yeah.
Pikachu.
He's so cute. I love how you gave him like Japanese attire almost.
They look like Ahsoka a little bit.
Yeah,
He's so
everything
cute.
in Star Wars is pretty influenced by that. If you ever look at their just everything.
That's true.
So,
They are psychic space samurais.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we've been to Japan.
The first Pikachu,
I love
which
it
is
when
really
I'm
like a warm up at this point.
I love the fucking like, hey Beta, hey Beta. You also have a thing where like, if you draw me something, you have to send it to me so I can brag about it
Oh.
to all my friends and be like, yo, look, my friend drew me this, and only me.
Only me. You're not included. No, mine.
Yeah, mine.
Mine. Cool. I love it. I love this Sith. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy putting this one.
We also have this thing where we have to send us your social security number and the back 3 numbers of your credit card.
I mean, y'all are basically gonna make me lose my job, so.
How many times I told you don't try to scam?
They're not gonna listen to it. You will be okay. Also, like you just saying, like, hey, you know, I feel stifled at work. They're not gonna be like, man, that's firing words.
You don't know.
They're probably gonna be like, you know, maybe we should give her more drawing stuff. She's a very valuable asset to our location.
Now that this is out on a podcast, I will say that it is hard being in a corporate 9-to-5 because I have and wanting to career transition because I see all of these artists on Twitter and stuff putting if you put open for work in your portfolio or as your name, recruiters actually use that to look for artists who are looking for work. And I want to do that, but I'm so scared my job is going to see that and be like, hey, what's up with that?
Just be like, I'm looking for commissions to practice my art.
I guess, but
it's not a lie.
I don't like.
You are looking for commissions to broaden your horizons.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, white lie, dude.
Do it. Just do it. Yeah. Nike, just do it. You have to do it.
Yeah,
I know, man.
You have to keep going. That's why I'm on
this
this podcast.
Because this is a savage world. So.
Savage world for these artists.
It's a savage world, and you got to be savage right along with it, and be that artist. That artist strong. Do it.
Yeah, dude. If you ever quit in the future, like make sure you Nicki Minaj hair flip like in their face, just like slap them with it.
No, they're good people.
And they'd be like, "Why? Why
they're good people. Do you hear that? I said you're good people. Don't hire me.
We're good people. Blank, blip, and blip.
We're editing that out.
Yeah.
No! Cut.
Cut.
You know, I just realized I'm not worried about them like firing me for saying cut. But,
why would they fire you for that? What the fuck?
No.
You were a representative of Office Depot, even though Office Depot does not owns us, but it's not affiliated with us or whatever. And you said the big C word, and I took that offensively. So.
Big C.
The C word is the limit. You can insult everybody in the company, but the C word, no, we don't do that. Not at all.
Yeah, not here. What do you? Yeah, broaden your horizons. I agree with those two young gentlemen. You absolutely should put looking for work and broaden your horizons, but you did say the big C word, so I guess you're gonna have a lot of time for that, aren't you?
Oh, I was like, two young gentlemen. Who are you talking about?
Me and Mel. Pep, excuse me. I'm only slightly going bald.
All right. I will say in the new year, I have a lot of goals. I want to start a Patreon. I need to make a coffee or Ko-fi, whatever it's called. I need to put so there's this website where you can like tip people. But I can't, I've never known if it's pronounced coffee or Ko-fi because it's Kofi.
Coffee, because it's like that. They always say, "Oh, buy me a cup of coffee."
Okay.
Yes,
but my brain keeps saying Kofi in my mind.
Right? Because there's a K.
Oh, there's also like KO-FI.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it is.
That's Kofi. What the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Kofi.
See?
Maybe the guy was New York and he's like, coffee.
Coffee here.
Yeah, coffee.
So making one of those is my goals. I need to put stuff on ArtStation and Behance. I just need to get myself out there.
Yeah, go.
And I need to draw more, obviously.
And if your job ever talks to you, I'll just be like, look,
oh my
I'm
gosh.
just looking for stuff to broaden my horizon. That's it. I just want to like work on my portfolio. That's it. Since it'll be fun. It's a pizza.
Yeah, this is what I ate today. And so I don't know if you guys get this, but I get nervous poops.
Oh, I do too. I absolutely do. Yeah.
I do.
Like, yeah, oh my God. So I had Taco Bell and pizza today.
Oh no.
And so when you guys were like, all right, we're ready, I'm like, all right, I'm ready. Wait, no, I'm not.
Yeah, when I used to work in high school, I was like a theater kid and I did a play, and every day right before we fucking went on stage, violent diarrhea. Every day, every single time. And they're like, "You're so calm," and I'm like, "Through that, because the hell I just been through in the bathroom, dog. I'm ready for anything."
What's worse that could happen?
Yeah. It's so bad.
Hard, man. I couldn't do that for work. I used to have to like talk to people, a group of like 10 people, and I was like literally shitting myself. Like, oh no, I have to speak to all these people. Oh no.
Oh no! What for another
No,
job?
no, for another job when I used to make a lot of money, but now I'm poor. But yeah, no, it's just like have to explain loans and programs and it was annoying. It was annoying, and I'm socially awkward, so it was like no, this is not for me. This is not my.
That's your imposter syndrome, because I don't think you're
I
socially
need to
awkward.
go do art. No, it's just realizing that at a certain point you realize that you're not happy. You have to go do what you need to do.
Oh, I'm not saying that. Like, no, absolutely leave that fucking dead ass job that stifles your creativity. I'm talking about because you're like, I'm so socially awkward, I can't talk to people.
Wait, hold up.
Way.
You had a dead ass job that stifled your creativity too?
Me? Yeah, but I need to survive.
Yeah, both of you.
I'm a normie. Like, I gotta survive.
But okay, but you love to do something that
No. I thought Andre was talking to Mel that he had so you had a dead ass job?
Yeah, and he left it to go pursue his career in art.
Yeah.
Really?
I used
to work with me, and my place drains your soul.
No, not that. That was before that. I've done this a couple of times. So I used to be a loan officer, and I used to actually be like the head lender at a credit union. I used to make like six figures and stuff like that.
Oh shit!
Drive around Mercedes and stuff like that. So I basically quit my job, started working like at a little rinky-dink UPS store, doing commissions, doing art. I was doing a comic book, things like that. I wanted to pursue that. This is like maybe in my early 20s, like 24, 20,
yeah.
Something like that. And then eventually, having doing commissions, trying to live off commissions in a part-time job is not really gonna cut it. And you know how the economy is, where the price of everything rises and wage stays the same. Like when you're working on a commission, sometimes like starting out, sometimes you forget, hey, you need a contract. You need something that need at least half of your commission amount or a deposit up front. And I didn't follow those rules until a certain point. And there's times that customers would stifle me and not pay me and things like that. So it's like it's hard to live that way if you're just doing a part-time job. And it's eventually I had to go back and get a job. That's where I got and things like that. So
no.
Yeah. Or actually I started working full-time at the UPS store, and then became store manager and this and that. So by that time, my time with art was cut off. So I couldn't draw as much because I was managing a whole goddamn store. So after that, I did the same thing. I quit. I said, I'm jumping back into art because I can't live like this. I hate everybody there. I hate every single customer's face. I'm not working there anymore. So I quit, and I jumped back into it. And then same thing happened where, damn, all right, I'm not making enough money. I can't live the way I want to live. Let me jump back into a part-time job. And that's basically the kind of like the pattern that I've had. And now I'm just like, I'm kind of in between. I do a lot of commissions, do Fiverr. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm committed to be, in the art world. I'm happy. I might not be rich. I'm not making a lot of money, but I'm happy with art, and that's what matters more to me. To be satisfied with the artist that I am, than having to gratify whatever I guess like preset that the world puts on, like the pattern that I have to follow that everybody else does. I'd rather live my life, be happy with the art that I make, instead of like being happy with the money that I make. Eventually, the two become one, but I don't want to have to follow society. You know, I don't want to do that.
True.
And that's why it's a savage world for an artist.
Yeah, it's savage. It is, and it's difficult, but it's worth it. Sometimes savage means that you're going through a lot of shit, but also the savage part is you being able to resist all that shit.
Hell yeah. Savage back.
Deep words.
And that's why you left the job that I fucking hate, and I didn't.
Wait, are you still at the job?
Oh, I'm still at the job, and I hate every
See,
day.
man, you guys are fearless.
I mean, I'm working on it. Like, I just need to figure out what to do, you know? Like, I'm doing streaming. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck to do. So, like,
Yeah.
once I figure out what I'm going to do, I'm going to full steam ahead. But until then, I'm putting my hand in all the buckets.
So, Andre, what's my prompt again?
Your prompt is Star Wars cross Pokemon. So grab a Pokemon, make him a Jedi, make him a Sith.
Wait,
I like you. That's your prompt. You made that up.
Oh,
Okay, wait. Hang on.
Oh, do you want to sign him a Pokemon? Do you want to help him
No.
out?
I already have a Pokemon.
No. Give me a random number between 1 and 932. 980.
666.
Oh, okay, hang on. You get Vivillon.
Oh, I already picked my Pokemon. I don't know what that is. I already got a guy. I don't know his
It's a
name.
butterfly.
Oh, Mariposa.
Okay,
That's so cute.
all right, so
It's actually really cute.
I'm drawing two Pokemon because I really want to draw the guy I got. What's his name?
Vivillon.
The villain.
Vivillon.
Okay. Oh, you can't be
Right?
upset.
It's so freaking cute.
I'm gonna make you evil.
I mean, it's Pokemon
You're gonna make it
666.
evil.
What is that? Does it have to like? Is that legs? That's those are not legs,
It's like little nubs.
dude. That's it's
Like
so
little balls for arms.
yeah, it's so suggestive. Oh my gosh! How did we come back to this?
Oh my god.
I should have said
How is he gonna
420
hold-
Pokemon. See how that went out?
Bro,
Wait,
I'm
who's
sorry. I'm
420?
gonna have to butcher this
420.
Pokemon because
Just draw it in your style, dog. Don't worry
he's
about
gonna
it.
have
Oh,
Huge.
Cherubi is 420.
I love Cherubi.
Yeah.
is gonna have massive, strong arms.
Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, this butterfly. I love this butterfly. This butterfly.
Yeah.
There's like 19 billion forms of it or whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's very psychedelic. This thing's fucking beautiful.
That's a butt plug.
That was what the devil is. That's the devil in it. It is the 660th Pokemon.
Oh, it has just like little snubby arms. Like
His
those
little
boobies.
balls for arms.
All right, we're gonna
Oh, I
give
thought those were boobs.
him- I know they look like little boobs too. So we're just gonna give-
Oh, but now that I got like a better look, it looks like he's like excited. He's like, woo, like, ee.
All right, so we're gonna give him for her.
Are you giving him arms?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, give him like buff man arms. Let's go. How is he gonna hold the lightsaber? That thing'll cut off his face.
That's why I'm giving him arms. 'cause,
Hold
like,
it with his mouth.
He'll cut off his wings.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh no. Oh no. How is he gonna fly? Well, I guess the wings are really far behind him. It'll be
You
fine.
can turn your head so
Listen,
it's
this
like
is my take on on a Pokemon. So it's gonna have.
I like how you're like, it's so cute. I'm gonna make it evil.
This is gonna be a giant lightsaber, wings type situation.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
So it's gonna be like definitely a Sith.
Ba-ba-ba-da.
Darth Pavilion or whatever.
And this is
Pavilion. He's gonna have a Darth Vader helmet. I've been modified. My body before was broken.
I am built to kill.
Yeah, but now that I'm in the dark side.
Also, I'm kind of cute.
I still love cute shit, but doesn't mean I won't murder the shit out of you. No, look at him. Oh, Jesus. Look at
Murder wings.
murder. I'll just picture like spinning around like Yoda, like when Yoda jumps around and does all the flips and shit. Just like a helicopter thing.
Okay, so Darth Maul, cute or no?
Darth Maul, like on him or just in general?
No, just Darth Maul. Wait, should we play, what is that game? Like, Fuck, Marry, Kill? But with Star Wars characters.
I'm down for some fuck, marry, kill.
Marry Darth Maul.
No,
Wait.
Darth Maul got poop
Alright.
teeth.
Let's do villains. Darth Maul, Grand Admiral Thrawn,
Grand Admiral can get it though.
Yeah,
This was his voice.
Wait, who's the third one? Who should we pick for third one? I feel like saying like Anakin or Darth Vader is generic. Who's another villain?
Ventress.
Yeah.
Oh, Ventress, no. Let's not talk about her. All my emotions.
Death, marry, kill.
Death, marry, kill.
Wait, what?
Two of them die.
What's the game? Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill. I'd probably marry Ventress.
Yeah, I love her so much. She was so sweet until she sacrificed herself.
Yeah, I mean, there's like what if stories of when she goes into the light side and she has hair and it's really weird.
Oh man,
yeah, that's still canon.
Think of Dooku. Dooku can get it.
Dooku can, oh yeah, because like the actor gets
yeah, he can fucking get it.
Yeah, he's doing that sharp beard. He has that
and that voice beard. Though, the voice is what gets me.
Voice.
And tall man. Sorry, I mean Eric, I love you because you're tall. But I mean, I love you for other things.
No, that's it. You better not lose your shins, Eric. You lose them shins, it's over, dog. So definitely marry Ventress, fuck Thrawn because come on, and then kill Darth Maul because he has poo-poo teeth.
But he's got a metal crotch. He can do things with that metal crotch.
That's fine. I'd still rather not kiss the poo-poo mouth. I like kissing. I like kissing when I make love.
Poo mouth.
Yeah, he got poo teeth. Look up Darth Maul teeth.
No, I've seen them. I've seen
them. he got poo-poo teeth.
We've technically seen Maul's pee-pee.
Oh, that's true. I forgot the actor posted it, right? He posted his pee-pee. I was so sad it didn't have little horns on it.
Yeah. I don't like talking about that though. I don't know the full story behind that, and that's mean to talk about people like that.
Why does that mean? I'm not saying like we're not commenting on it.
I
We're
don't
just
know.
Like,
he's a human being.
Yeah,
he has feelings.
Oh, and he's just like, the World of the Savage Artist said that they saw it. Really?
I don't know.
We're not even like saying it.
What happens if in the future I'm working on a Star Wars thing and they find this podcast and they'll be like, oh.
You were the one.
And you're like, imposter syndrome. It's in the podcast. That wasn't me.
That was another life.
Yeah, and you saved.
Look,
also, we haven't said anything about his penis. He said that we've seen it and we're just
like
have Darth Maul horns.
So the whole situation with him posting it though is a little sus. We don't know if he actually posted it or if his wife posted it. That was never cleared up, and I don't want to like make any speculation because we don't know the full story. So.
We've seen it and it was glorious.
But yeah. we definitely saw a penis.
I hope that he's a fucking voyeur. I hope he's a voyeur.
What's it?
Isn't that the one where like they like to be
they
watched?
like the yeah.
I hope it's that. I hope he's a freak, and I hope he has a wonderful day. And we're covering all the bases. Even they listen back like, nah, he wished me a good day. It's okay. It's okay.
He's a nice guy. It's okay. I'll let that slide. I won't slice his face off.
Yeah, I won't get him. But I will kill your character, dude. I'm sorry. You got poo mouth. I'm sorry, Doug.
For me, let's see. Fuck, marry, kill. I think I would marry Thrawn.
Really?
Yeah.
He seems so cold.
Yeah.
No, he seems like the type that would actually do anything and everything to make sure the relationship works out. He's so
And I
Oh,
think
like-
he's the type that would like
Like a Sunday?
read books on how to pleasure a girl. Like, come on.
That's true.
and also read books to you. He'll
Yeah.
read the whole damn story.
I am well versed in the human female genitalia now. I've read
But
many
wait, but
books.
then wouldn't that be fuck? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
who you gonna
true.
marry? I mean, you get married to fuck him all the time.
No, I would marry Ventress then because she's cool.
Exactly right. Everyone's just like, yeah.
But like, I like Maul because just he's creepy. But I guess sorry, Maul.
Yeah, but this is a relationship, not just
Yeah,
like,
that's
I'm a
true.
fan. I like your work. Like, no, like you're like, I'm gonna be with you for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
In your fucking poo mouth.
Fan of your stiffness.
And like they flush him out in the Clone Wars cartoon series, and he's just an asshole anyway.
He's crazy at one point.
Yeah, the
But
Spider-Man.
he gets metal legs.
Yeah, you got metal legs. I could be whatever you want me to be.
Everything works out once you get metal legs.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Now, what about Jedi? Who would
Obi-Wan
be
Kenobi,
So, oh my God, Kenobi,
Qui-Gon
Ahsoka.
Jinn, or Plo?
No, not Qui-Gon. Get Qui-Gon out of here. Ahsoka, Kenobi,
Oh,
Yoda.
Yoda?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Yo,
kidding.
put my boy Plo Koon in
no,
there.
no. Yeah. Is that the fish guy?
That's
green?
the orange guy with the yellow lightsaber.
No.
Master Plo's the fucking
Who's
best.
the green?
Are you talking about the dude with the dreadlocks?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that guy's hot.
Oh my God, yes.
That guy's
Alright.
really fucking hot.
he's a straight up
Kid
rocker.
Fisto. Oh,
He is.
Fisto.
Yeah.
Kid Fisto can Fisto me.
You can put a kid in me and Fisto in it. Like, oh. Why'd you turn into Jar Jar? You're like, Fisto at me!
That's so wrong.
No, he's hot. He can get it.
Especially in the animated series.
Oh,
Like, he always just has his shirt off. Like, all right, fish guy, let's go.
he's a water Twi'lek or something. I don't know what the fuck his species are. He's a water something.
Let's find out. I typed in green fish Jedi and it found it.
Hell yeah. So what was it? It was Kid Fisto.
It's a Nautilin. Yeah, Nautilin. That's a clever name.
Nautilin?
Yeah,
Oh, because, knots. and, like,
Nautilus.
the ocean.
yeah.
Nautilus. He's not like a squid thing.
Well, he's got,
Dreads.
yeah.
Can he move those dreads? No, he can't freeze
He
them.
moved
No.
the- Why? Why do you want him to move the dreads?
I love your Vivillion's face. Also, I think it's just Vivillon. I don't think it's Vivillion. It's just Vivillon.
Yeah, those the people who watch this or play Pokemon are like, oh, cringe.
I
These fucking
I mean,
boomers don't know how to
what
say
did we
it.
call it earlier? Like Puckman or what's
Oh, Pokerman?
Anyways, I would
Villain.
fuck
Oh,
that
yeah,
fish
Vivillion.
guy.
Yeah. I might
Oh
marry
my
him.
God, no! Kenobi is in this.
I'd marry Kenobi, but I definitely fuck that
Hard.
fish guy.
No, I
And
don't
that-
like this.
I
I
mean,
don't like. You know what? Forget I brought this game up. I cannot choose between them. I'll take them all.
wouldn't marry Kenobi. He seems like everything would be.
Hello
I
there.
don't want to do that. No, that seems uncivilized.
Yeah, and then I'll
Mother-
take him to the
what-
wild side.
what
And he'll
the-
be like,
what?
hello there.
That's exactly how I like it.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be like, shut the fuck up, you're getting tied up tonight. A Jedi does not do the tying up. And I'm like, that's why I'm tying you up. Shut the fuck up. This is getting done, Kenobi.
Wait, I need to throw in some more ladies in there for you guys.
Nah, I'm fine.
Who?
Ahsoka, like, I like Ahsoka and all. Like, she's punk.
I love Ahsoka.
She's a rebel. She's fucking sick. But I just like the other two better, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like, Kenobi's my boy. And have you seen
Oh.
Kid Fisto? I'm so
Duh.
sorry.
Just
It's
what?
Ray.
The
No.
who?
Sorry.
Ray?
Let's-
Man.
Oof, that was an
Sorry.
instant no.
Yeah, like
Okay.
fucking that Mary Sue looking ass.
No, I
No
don't think-
personality.
I don't think
Guys,
she's- I don't think
rude.
she's. I don't think she's a Mary Sue. It's just like
She's a Mary
really-
Sue.
She's
Rude.
really just like I don't know. She's kind of plain to me.
All right, cool. Like, name 3 of her personality traits.
Also, she's a Palpatine. Who wants that?
Name 3 of her personality traits. What are her
Andre,
personality
you're
traits?
being mean.
Like, you're being mean because you can't answer me.
What? Okay.
Like,
She
First
always
personality
compensates.
trait, she's what's the
Mary.
pig
Second personality trait, Sue.
Oh my god. No.
Everything
She's
she
stubborn.
accomplishes.
She's stubborn.
Okay, stubborn.
Also, she is what's the word? Falls in love way too easily. Like, come on, man. You barely knew him. Like, what the fuck?
I don't think that's too easily. Like, it was 3 movies. We don't know how many years they had that fucking mind game shit going on. Where they would talk to each other like, hey, can you sleep? No. Hey, do you want to talk for a little bit? Yeah, we could talk for a little bit.
I don't know. I like that.
Also, they were like technically, like force connected, so like they had to like each other at some
That kiss was forced. They did not need that kiss. He did not need to die. Also spoilers, but wow.
Oh, it's been like
They say
3
it was
years.
like it was a thank you. It was a grateful. He was just grateful.
Yeah, Leia kissed Luke. Nothing happened with that.
Leia kissed Luke because she first wanted to be like, fuck you, Han. But then second, because she was like, you didn't die!
I have to make sure you're not dead. Lips tell the temperature the best.
Got excited. It was in the moment. Nobody was dying in that moment.
I've never like excitedly kissed someone that survived something.
You've not
Literally,
lived.
like-
Then. You have not lived.
You've not li- Oh my god, you survived the car crash. My dad's like, oh, what the fuck?
I told you no.
I kiss my dad on the cheek. I'll be like, oh my god, you're alive. Papi, no.
Oh, no.
No, Papa, no.
Oh man, so I grew up actually in Maryland before moving to Florida when I was 17, and when I moved to Florida, there are a lot of I want to be politically correct here. What's the proper term?
What, Latinx?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean I don't want to say
The
like
proper term
is
is
Hispanics?
Mexicans and Cubans.
Hispanics. Well, no, because a lot of my friends are Puerto Rican and from the and Dominican.
To say that.
Well, okay, so I had a very diverse set of
How
friends.
uncomfortable this just got.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the right Hispanics, I guess. I just want to be
If
like-
you want to be super uber politically correct, left, blue, let's go. It's a Latinx.
okay.
If
Oh,
you
I
want to
was.
be correct, you're gonna
I
say
thought it was
Dominicans and
Latinx.
Puerto Rican.
Is it not?
No, it's Latin space X, Latinx.
Oh.
Latin. That would be a better name, dude.
Yes, I thought that's the thing they say now.
Like, I'm a little iffy on the Latinx thing because I think it was made by white people to further categorize this. I'm suspicious of it.
Mm.
But other than that, if they said Latinx, I'd be like, I have to go with it. That's fucking.
All right. Well, when I moved here, basically, and I made a bunch of friends. Some like those
What kind of
friends would,
friends?
like
Latinx.
those friends would introduce me to other friends, and they'd be like, "Hey, Kelcy, this is my friend here. Here, my friend meet Kelcy," and then they would just like come up and kiss me on both cheeks, and I'd be like, "What the fuck just happened?" Because I just wasn't used to it before.
You're like, oh my god, how ethnic.
I know. I was no. I was like, wow. A girl just kissed me. This is weird.
You guys shop in that one aisle at Walmart. The
This is
ethnic section, don't
awakening
you?
some feelings in me.
Oh hell yeah! Wait, the butterfly or the kisses on the cheek?
No, the kisses on the cheek, but the butterfly too, I guess.
Your art speaks volumes, Mel.
I like your shading style.
Thank you. I like cell shading. It's the easiest way to go.
Yeah, man.
Is your butterfly Latinx, dude?
No, man. I'm not lying. What are you
This
talking
is not how it's pronounced.
It's Latinx.
Oh my god, please. I don't want this to be like found in my profile 10 years later. Be like, oh my god, she was racist.
What do you mean? Oh my god, she discovered cultures that were beyond her culture because she was in the whitest part of America.
Oh no, you know they
Tried
take
to
that
be
like one
politically
clip of
correct.
you saying that one thing and be like,
Latinx.
Like, what are they called? Hispanics?
Them Spanish-speaking boys, the bean eaters. You know the bean eaters. Oh man, you did fine. Like you said Latinx. You just said Latinx. Like you actually just said it.
The internet scares me today. It is like so dangerous.
Yeah, it's fine.
And make sure not to put anything that might be like,
Incriminating.
So just like take out the whole part about me. I want to work at my job forever. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah,
No.
That's permanent.
Oh
Latinx.
no.
I love it so much. No, like that's endearing because at least you're trying.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I have to find out if I'm fighting for that cause though, because I'm still very suspicious that it's just white people trying to further categorize us. But if like the Latinos come together and they're like, "Nah, we did that," I'd be like,
So
"Cool."
what? I could be wrong, but what I heard behind Latinx, and the reason
Hell yeah.
the reason I thought it was pronounced Latinx is because I had
Transgender.
heard the reasoning is because there's like male and female genders in the Spanish language,
Yeah.
and Latino is male.
Yeah.
And so people who are non-binary or don't associate with any gender, they wanted to find something that was comfortable for everybody. So Latinx is just a blanket way of saying not male, not female, but still representative.
Right, and like I get that, and I'm like, that sounds like really good bait. But until
What?
because again, like I'm super suspicious that it's just like white people for trying to further categorize this. Because when I think of a Latino, like if you say it in general, Latino is literally like a genderless body.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
no,
like
yeah.
big butt to like white people, because they're like, oh, Latino, that's masculine. That means it has to be male.
Okay.
Like it's because they don't speak the language, so they're like, we're gonna rewrite that.
Oh.
So I'm just like, I don't know, because like to me as a Latino, like an actual person, when you just say in general Latino, I picture a disembodied thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't picture a dick.
Yeah.
I mean, if you say anything else, do you picture a dick?
Yeah, if you say like a Latino's dick, I'd be like, yeah, there it is. There you go, dude. That's the lollipop you've been fishing for, dude. Like,
go there.
it's literally just like a disembodied thing. But if you say Latina, though, I do picture a woman.
Mm,
Or if you specifically mention like it's a dude in the
yeah.
phrase Latino, like yeah, there's a Latino at the urinal, I'll be like, okay, I picture a dude now.
Yeah.
Because
Peeing with
it's
his
just
whipping his dick out.
exactly like I'm just picturing like it's like nothing because I'm used to the language and yeah, there's masculines and feminine, but like that's why I'm suspicious about it. But like if I don't know, like a council of Latinos came together, like no, this is our thing, I'd be like, all right, cool, that's fine then, I'm down with it, 100%. I'm like 60% on board.
Ooh, you got that little hood triangle. I like that.
I know, look at him. He looks like Moon Knight. I love it. He got a little moonlight hood.
I'm trying some things I don't normally do, which is coloring just straight out like this, or I don't know, it's just gray.
Holy shit. I'm gonna post a picture in our chat, and you can like post it maybe if it's copyright free. This comes up if you Google Pokemon 666. Why did you post a picture of Darth Maul?
So
His nasty
Melty
teeth.
Yeah, you got
God.
poopy teeth.
Oh my
shit.
god.
Oh my
Jigglypuff.exe.
Oh, nightmare fuel.
Yeah, that comes up when you Google Pokemon 666.
Look at that fucking poo-poo teeth on Darth Maul, though. Look at that shit.
Damn, I thought he just had a grill. I didn't realize he had like nasty rotten teeth. God.
Yeah. And like
Oh,
when they
yeah.
show other Zabrix, because his race is a Zabric,
Yeah.
they're fine.
What?
But like Darth Maul, he's the only one. He's the only one that's red, because the rest of them are like a beige,
Yeah.
and he's the only one with poop teeth.
And his brother's yellow, which is weird.
Yeah, the other Zabrix from that planet with the Night Sisters. We should probably we're having too much fun. We should still get back to some of these questions.
Wait,
Yeah. Would you say that you are more digital artist, traditional artist, and do you think that one is better than the other, or are they both like respectable mediums and you should do both?
I would say that I am more digital because I have expanded beyond just like black and white in digital. I started traditional and I still do traditional, but honestly, the most I do traditionally is just sketch. And I love sketching. And I love sketching it in my sketchbook. And some people will say it's good to sketch every day. I say, so long as you're doing something creative, at least like aim for every day, but don't burn yourself out. But I know artists who just never go back to their sketchbook because like the iPad is basically a sketchbook. So yeah, I'd say I'm a little both, but mostly I'm transitioning to mostly digital.
To mostly digital.
Yeah, and then I don't think one is more superior than the other. I think they're both important in their own ways, because you should definitely know the fundamentals. Just like draw everything, study everything, and don't let it be imperfect. It's because it's perfect being imperfect. Uh, just give yourself little exercises at home of like 10-minute studies, 20-minute studies of just everything. It can be a shampoo bottle, it can be your cat, it can be, the other day I was taking a road trip and I like everything I was passing on the road, I was like, oh, I want to draw that. I want to draw that. I was talking about prop design earlier, and a huge thing with prop design is vehicle design. And it's something I need to add to my portfolio. And during my road trip, we would pass like this construction site and these cranes on the side of the road. And I was like, man, that would be a great prop to practice drawing, is just like construction equipment and cranes. So yeah, just draw, no matter if it's traditional, digital, just study and draw as much as you can. I don't, like I said, I don't think one is more superior than the other. They're both awesome in their own ways.
So you're saying like appreciate both, know both their worths, do both,
Yeah.
but like you know what
Yeah.
you are like more drawn to. Like it's fine to be more drawn to traditional or
Yeah,
digital. Like it's okay.
and if you don't know, just keep going. That's all you can do.
That's the thing I really like about these podcasts and like talking to like artists. Like it's just like this thing of like artists are like sharks, like not in the sense that they're bloodthirsty, etc., but like that they have to keep moving or else they die. They just keep going, they keep
Yeah.
moving. New inspiration, new things here and there. I love that. That's fucking sick.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I say I'm transitioning to digital because like I only just got an iPad in the past 2 years, and the first year I had it, I was floundering with it. I was like, it was almost intimidating having it because I'd never had something where I could draw on the surface before, and I had tablets before, but never a legitimate tablet. One of my first tablets I had was a Wacom, and it was a Bluetooth. Like it was the first wireless one they put out, and it died immediately. And because I think my dad just like bought it on eBay or something, because obviously they're really expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to contact Wacom, and they were like, yeah, we can't really do anything about that because it wasn't like bought officially from them. So I ended up buying at the time like their $80 bamboo just to have something to hold me over. And that shit got me through college. I love that stupid bamboo. I still have it. It's like it was really good, but it wasn't big. It was like smaller than the size of a piece of paper. And I definitely feel like I could have pushed myself more too, of course. This like the tablet is no excuse for not being better. Anyways, I'm not going to go down that road, but I will just say like recently, for the first time in my life, I've come to having more professional tools. And professional tools don't make the artist, but it's definitely lighting a fire under my ass to get better, because I feel like it's like having a filet mignon in front of you and you have to cook it. And you're like, well, shit, this is a filet mignon. I'm not going to like burn this. I gotta,
yeah, like I'm gonna go all out. Like
yeah, like I'm gonna look up how to actually prepare this and make it so that I get the best out of this. So I this past year I treated myself to a Cintiq Pro, and God, it's huge. It's really big, and I'm still learning how to use it.
yeah, because like I mean we talked about this in previous episodes, but like from digital to traditional, like it's a different beast.
Yes, very
like
much so.
Of course there's like similarities to it where you do put the thing to the pad, but like there's just so many different options, and like different pressures will do different things.
Yeah.
It's like it's a whole different animal.
Yeah.
And it's that learning curve that you had to go through.
Yeah, it's like learning a new language. It's interesting. That's why I think digital and traditional complements each other versus competing with each other. Is there are things that you can apply traditionally that you apply to digitally, such as when I was drawing, you may have seen me flipping my canvas back and forth. Is when drawing traditional, something they taught me is to hold a mirror up to your picture so you can check if it's still like if the proportions are correct. And so when you flip your canvas, you're basically doing the same thing. You're making sure it still looks the same reversed.
Oh yeah, like that's always the craziest thing to me. And I was experimenting with that. One of the artists that we had before said that too. They were like, "You have to flip it," and I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "Take a picture of yourself." And I was like, "Cool. Now flip it." And I'm like, "Yeah. Don't you hate it now?" And I was like, "Yeah. Yeah, I do. This sucks." What happened to my picture? It was such a nice picture. Oh my god, look at him. Look how angry his lightsaber wings are.
Beautiful.
Truly, a Pokemon deserving of number 666.
I thought you said Julie. Like in Korra, Julie, do the thing.
Julie, do
the thing. Yeah, do the thing. Do the thing.
do the thing, Jolie.
So like, Eric and I can hear our neighbors downstairs a lot.
Yeah.
But now it makes me wonder if they can just like hear me screaming "cunt" over and over.
Hell yeah! I'm like, wow, she must wear the pants. Like she's really laying it into him. Wow.
God.
God. Where's my sandwich? God.
I feel bad though because they're not little, but they have like 2 teenagers.
Hell yeah. That teenager's just like, yeah, give it to him. Yeah, fuck that man up. Cut. I've got you.
They are going to learn today.
Mommy, what does cunt mean? Like, oh.
No.
Curse you upstairs, neighbors.
It's been so long to explain this to you. No.
It means a smelly vagina.
Does it though?
That's yeah. I mean, that's what happened when I like Googled it because I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And
Wait,
it's like
what?
That's what it means.
Yeah.
Wait, when you Google cunt?
It's a cunt, a woman's genitals.
Oh yeah, but not smelly.
That's what I saw before. That it was smelly, and I was like, "Cool."
I like that my 3 open search tabs are Hootie, cunt, the villain,
Darth Maul's teeth. God, I love it. What's his name? Darth what? You just want to say Darth Avillion?
Darthville.
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 Oh, look at him. Look at him.
Alright, I'm just gonna make her or him pink.
They can be a them.
Cause
Yeah, you could them it. I love this thing. Look at this thing. I like that I can give it like a Voltorb head.
That's his head, man.
All right, Kelcy.
Yeah.
Things you want to improve on, art-wise.
Oh, I want to expand my prop design portfolio. I need to learn to draw vehicles. I have a couple of ideas in mind, but instead of talking about them, I actually need to do them. For example, some prop design exercises I want to give myself and that others can do is take something existing like the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters or the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo and redesign it in your own way. That's a good exercise.
Like give it a twist.
Yeah. Well, or just like in your own style. Because, you know, it's been rebooted so many times for video games, for movies, for cartoons. And then, of course, like how I was saying when I was just driving the other day and I saw a construction site, like I could practice drawing those construction vehicles. And again, in a way for 2D animation. And then what I personally want to get better at is using the tablet my Cintiq and the iPad. I've never been great at rendering like shading, but it's not really something that's bothered me. What else?
So like, you don't think like you don't shade at all? Is that what you're saying? You have shades. Don't you?
I have like it depends like how you define shading, I guess. Because I have, of course, drawn a little shadow under a chin, that sort of thing. But to me, that's not. There are artists I follow like Loish and who else?
You're literally
Why, do you
the
know that? Do you
second.
know that artist?
Yeah, you're the second artist that we've had as a guest that has mentioned Loish.
She's amazing. Like, so I mean, she's the artist we all grew up with on DeviantArt.
Loish.
Loish. Who
So I
else?
typed in L and it like popped up and I'm like,
Yeah,
my phone's
she's
fucking listening to me, dog.
she's amazing. Here we go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Anna Kaddish is another one I love. But she does a more of a flat style too. I love. Oh my god, Art Germ. I love him.
Oh, Art Germ is my boy. I love him.
Oh, Art Germ is so good. I don't know how to say this person's name, but it's Kufshanov Ilya. Is also very good. I like Natalia DSW. Paulina APC is really good. Oh my god, Piccolo is really good. But anyways, those are some of my favorite artists, and I think that some of them have this like really painterly kind of style, and I maybe I should say instead of practicing rendering shading, I mean it in a way as making it look finished, making it look polished, and I need to practice all aspects of that. I need to practice my line work, my coloring, all of it. And like and this is not to say I'm bad, because I think I'm pretty decent. Like I say that I suffer from imposter syndrome, but I suffer from that in the sense that I don't think I'm ready. I don't think my portfolio is finished enough for a real world job. And sometimes that gets to me in a way where it makes me feel like it's not just my portfolio, it's me. But I know that's not true. And I think that if I'm just doodling for myself and making art for myself, I know I can draw. I know I'm good. And so when it comes to my art, I know I already have that foundation. I just want to get better at polishing it and marketing it and making it more appealing, making sure my anatomy is more correct, making sure, I don't know, all of the above.
Have you ever like messed up on a piece of anatomy and you're just like, fuck it, that's artistic choice?
Noses.
Yeah, noses.
You can look through my gallery, babe. I'm not drawing any noses.
I want to see this. I don't
No
believe that there's no
fucking noses. I suck at noses. You'll also notice all of my people's views are either from the front or 3/4.
But those
and
are
that's
the comfort zones too. Yeah,
yeah. It's something else I want to improve, is doing more dynamic drawings and.
Oh, you do the anime nose. I noticed.
Yeah.
You did do the nose on this one piece with the pink succubus with the bra and the lollipop.
So, if you'll notice, that's when I first started to get comfortable with digital art. It's one of the first few pieces I did on my iPad, and holding this iPad made me realize, shit, I've never really drawn people. I've never drawn people. I've drawn people for schoolwork in like
Right.
life drawing, but I've always just drawn Pokemon and Animal Crossing. And so when I got the iPad and I started to like follow a lot of artists I like, I realized like I want to draw people, and I had to figure out what kind of look I wanted for that. So that's like the only. After that, I stopped drawing noses because I was like, you know what? I just don't like noses.
Fuck this shit.
I mean, I was like, whatever.
In my universe, everyone mouth breathing. Everyone.
Just calling it my style now.
It's artistic integrity.
But it kind of develops that way though too. Like you suddenly become, known for, oh yeah, she's the one that does the noses this way, and it's not a negative thing; it's a positive thing. It's like, hey, this is how this is.
Simpsons are yellow, and their skin goes into their hair, and they got 4 fingers. Look how much money they made.
All right, I think I'm done with this one for now.
Oh damn! I didn't. Oh my god, that yellow.
Look at it.
I was just looking down, and I looked up, and it was like, bam.
That's Meldog. I don't know. I look at it, and I just hear like someone screaming, and all I hear is.
Oh, you did the lightsaber noise really well.
Oh, thanks, dude. It like tickled my nose. It like vibrated my entire face somehow. Like I hit like a weird note. I don't think I'd ever do it again. So you want to do the other piece then?
Yeah. All right. So the next guy I think is gonna be Marowak.
Marowak?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Is it Marinru?
Maru. Yuri, Yuri.
Something like that. The rock guy.
Yeah.
Man, do you guys have like? I hope you guys have real supportive families.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to like ask because I know some people just like they got a rough time.
Yeah.
They got it rough, but like we're having this whole conversation about the savage world of artists, and then my soon-to-be sister-in-law texts me, and she's like, she just texted me basically be like, I love your art. And I was like, shit.
I mean, there's different things to the savage world. Just because you have like, and not everyone does, and you should count your blessings, of course. Just because you have like a good support system doesn't mean that the world won't grind you up and spit you out.
No, I just mean, I bring it up because it's like we all go through this. We all question ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just draw this like dangly ass penis on this person? It looks like the schnoz is a.
I'm a Jedi, SpongeBob.
That's better. That's not better. That's not better.
Oh, he's like a little fly man, or like a what's it called? Like a plague doctor. Look at him.
Oh my god.
Look at him.
Oh wow.
It'll take shape. All
right. Well, I was bringing it up because like we all go through periods of questioning ourselves. Like, am I good enough? And this applies to not just being an artist, but as a human being. And then it's like moments like that where like your family or your friend texts you like, hey, I like your work. And you're like, yeah, you know what? I am good enough.
You know what? I like my work too. And then 2 days go by, you look at it and you're like, what is this? Ah!
You have to call him and like, I need you. Hype me up.
Say something else nice. Come on. You got some of that nice shit? Come on, say it.
I need it now. But honestly, yeah, there's a lot of families. This is something that's pretty common nowadays, that, and even back in the day, like a lot of families don't consider, a lot of parents don't consider art to be a viable career. Like it's not something that they want you to be a doctor, or you want to be a lawyer, or you need to be an accountant, or if you're not any of those things, you're not really succeeding, quote unquote, in the world.
Yeah.
And there's a very complicated definition, and we've talked about this on here before. There's a very complicated definition of what success actually means in life. And it's not always just following what everybody else in life is doing. and
Yeah.
that's something that's not a lot of people have the benefit of having supportive family to hype them up and to have that the support where you're doing this and it's valid and it's something that you should keep going, keep going and keep doing.
I hope everybody at least has a person in their
Mhm.
life
At least one.
that is their hype man.
Yeah, like if it's not your family, make your own family. That's what friends are for. Go make
Yeah.
them. Yeah, go make your own family.
Oh, can we talk about that today in our Discord in my friend group Discord? We made a dedicated channel. I tweeted this too. I was so happy. We made a dedicated channel to sharing pictures of each other
Nice.
of times when we hung out, like birthdays, Christmas, just hanging out, and it was just so nice to just see what everybody was sharing in their favorite moments of each other. I shared Andre's butt.
Yeah, the infamous butt pic.
Yeah, I shared
Hell
it.
yeah.
I asked because Jimmy shared a picture of you, and I was like, Jimmy, you think Andre would be okay with me showing that picture? He was like, Andre would love for you to show that picture.
And I do.
Story behind that is I actually went to Japan with Andre in a whole group of people, and on the very last day, we all went out to karaoke and got super drunk.
I didn't drink. You guys drink.
I got real drunk.
Yeah, that butt pic, I was sober.
No alcohol needed.
And so after we were all walking back to the hotel, and I was just, the lighting was really cool. We're walking down a dark alley that was just like had these street lamps lighting it, and everybody was in a group. So I hung back a little bit and was taking these pictures because I thought it was real cool, and I was super drunk. And Andre, I guess, sees me taking pictures, and he just gives me a full moon of his whole butt. But I didn't notice because I had my back. I was taking it in selfie mode. I had my back to them and was just snapping a bunch of selfie pictures. I look at them afterwards and I'm like, what the fuck?
She was super drunk and happy, and like I see her pull up the phone, like now's my time, and I pulled down my pants, and she takes the picture, and I hear like he like super happy. I took a picture, and then she reviews it. All I hear is oh no, and I like immediately start running.
That's hilarious.
So that picture is now in our Discord forever for all to see. I can share it with you too, so you can put it on the podcast.
Please put it on the podcast. I'm so proud of that moment.
Hey, it's a nice butt.
Hell yeah, I got a nice butt.
There's,
Let's go. I'm thick, boy.
All right, we'll put it on there for sure.
Oh no, I was gonna say, looking at your drawing, the poses, all I can hear in my head is do do do.
Yeah, hell yeah. High ground.
Do.
High ground.
Make it as dynamic as possible.
Oh, that's what the penis is for.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's what penises are for, though.
To get skulled.
I mean,
Didn't they teach you that in art school 101, dog?
You want a head?
draw a penis.
Go ahead. Penis.
Yeah.
Any type of animal? Penis.
Penis. You start with a penis, and it goes from there.
Yeah, but okay, since it was brought up, we went to Japan. It was so much fun. It was my second time going, and I could go back a million more times. For anybody who ever dreams about going to Japan, you can do it. I thought I would never be able to, and then like I saved, I pushed myself, and in 2 years I was able to go, and I did it again, and like it's just such a gorgeous country. Like
It really is.
so cool. There's so much to see there. There's so much to do. I'm a huge weeb, I know, but it's just I love
Whatever.
it.
So are people who draw anime. Whatever. They got jobs.
True.
The fucking next time we go though, we should like set aside one day where like you could just go around and draw a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you're like, nope, I want to
Yeah,
go.
what the heck would you do?
Me?
Motivate you?
Boy, what did I do the entire time? I just wander.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Man, you walked so far for your bank that one day. Like, we were like, is Andre okay?
walked like 4 miles away. And
I know.
There was 2 blocks away.
I know.
Oh, it was so bad. Oh, I got my exercise. I was so grumpy that day.
It's so bad.
It was so funny. But I love that shit because I didn't speak a lick of English. So I go upstairs and like change my money. And then she sees me and she rolls her eyes. And she just does. In Japan, they like put their arms at a cross when they say no.
Yeah.
Like an X.
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
Like, no. So she did this, and I looked at her confused. And then she like scoffs, like not scoffs, she like grunts and like annoyance. She's like, ugh. And then she like she writes the time and she shows me and I'm like, okay. And then she draws a circle with a line through it. Like they were closed. So so she was like circle line. And I was like, oh, we're closed now. And she's like, and she like nods and I'm like, okay. And then she writes the time that they were open. She shows me and I go, uh-huh. And then she puts a check next to it and she shows
That was cute.
I was just like, oh, okay. And then I went downstairs and I waited for like, I don't know, like 20 minutes. Then I came back up. And I came back up and then she was super nice.
How did they let you in if they were closed?
Because I guess things aren't really locked. Like, technically, since, foreigner, haha, don't know
Yeah,
signs. I'm pretty sure I wandered into a couple buildings like I wasn't supposed to be. Like, I was wandering around. I was like watching people in meetings and I'm like, man, this is weird for a bank.
Oh.
Because like the currency exchange is on like the 3rd floor, so I went through each floor just like wandering.
Oh my god, Andre. What if you were just like in the Pokemon headquarters? You didn't even realize.
Yeah, it's just like, wow, there's some exclusive art. What is this? I've never seen this Pokemon before. It's like a beta testing like Pokemon. I don't even know if they're gonna release it.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's really bad. I just wandered, dog. I did that in New York too. I just like walk. I just walk and stare, and I'm like, huh. Like,
Mel, if you could go anywhere, where did you go?
I'll go back to Hawaii. I love
Ooh.
Yeah, that's home. I love it so much.
Like, is your
live in
home
Hawaii?
or like?
No, it's like like you ever go somewhere and you just feel like this is where you're meant to be or something.
I mean,
like that?
Japan.
That's exactly. I mean, it's like wow, this place. It feels like I should be here, and Hawaii is like that for me. Like I love Hawaii so much. I did the same thing. I saved, and I went by myself. I didn't wait for anybody. I just went by myself, did it, and had a blast. Like I met a couple people on a forum, and we became friends. And I stayed with them for a while, and they showed me around. I went to like hidden beaches, places where locals go and stuff like that. No touristy stuff. I only went to like stuff that they knew that it was locals, where they hate the tourists basically.
Yeah.
And just had a blast, man. So that would be my go-to. I would love to live there.
why don't you go?
A little expensive, man. And plus an island, no escape. I already came from an island. but it still feels like somewhere like, I don't know, like it feels good there.
Yeah, I feel that.
If I didn't have my wife or whatever, I'd probably be. I'm just saying, like, if wisens up and she's just like, yo, get the fuck out, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna go to New York.
Why don't you take her, or does she not want to go?
No, she hates cities. She hates, and she hated New York. She hated it.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She's like, she likes peace. She likes calm. I like
That's
the
awesome.
random weirdo down the street, like whispering weed in my ear and then disappearing into the crowd, and I'm like, that was interesting. Like, I like weed. I like that. I like the experience. I like the naked old lady in the corner playing guitar that's so conveniently placed, and yet somehow her titties are so saggy that they go under the guitar. Like, I love that shit. I'm like, or the one like CBD maybe weed maybe truck that smells like straight up weed, but they don't sell weed because that's illegal. Like, I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
Now, between New York and Japan, where would you go back to?
I mean, to visit?
Yeah.
If I had the money, Japan, but that was just like
What about to live?
to live, definitely New York. Japan was cool. Love Japan. Love it. Too quiet.
Oh, that's true. I remember you going crazy about that. Oh my god.
It was so quiet, and I'm loud, so like sometimes when I laugh, it echoes on the street, and then people look at me, and I'm like, I'm sorry. USA, USA, sorry. Like Japan was cool. Loved it. Loved the moments, but like I could never live there.
You need hectic situations, basically.
Yeah, like like I don't want to be in danger or anything, but I like weird shit happening. I love it. I want to be like, yeah, I was like walking down the street, and then this homo guy like came up to me, and then he seemed friendly, so I followed him, and then I found like the Wizard of Oz or whatever, like something weird.
Wizard of Oz.
Like one of my favorite stories of New York. I was walking down Times Square, and I was with a group of people, but I was like behind them because I was walking slow, and so I'm walking through Times Square, and it's like in the middle of the night, so it's like 11 p.m. and like this in Times Square, like the big screens and advertisements were so bright that unless you look straight up, you don't even know that it's night.
Wow.
Yeah, you're just walking around in like daytime basically. So I'm walking around, and I'm following the crowd of people, and I don't know how this dude singled me out, but he makes his way through a crowd of people walking the opposite direction because like there's like the wave going one way and then the wave going the other way. So he like slithers through these people going the other way, and he comes into my ear and he just whispers, he's like, yo, do you want to buy some motherfucking weed? And I was just like, I looked over in shock. I was like, what just happened to me? And he just goes, marijuana, marijuana, marijuana. And he like slithers back to wherever the fuck he came from.
I mean, did you?
No.
Oh.
I'm asthmatic. I can only eat it. And he didn't say edibles, and like I didn't want to be like, oh,
he probably had edibles if you ask.
Yeah, probably like, you got edibles? Man, what you gotta do was
Not that I do that stuff, huh?
Work. Ho.
Actually, for real though, I've only done that stuff twice in my life, and
we counted. Mel, what the hell? Was that the dolphin?
What?
For our last artist.
All the episodes, all the things that I've drawn.
Oh, in one file.
Yeah,
that's
so
so
it's
cute.
like whenever I unlock something,
Yeah.
or it just everything opens up.
Oh.
Like, oh, like what's going on?
I see the dolphin, dude. Even through the fucking Sith butterfly, I see the dolphin. You can't escape it, Mel. That's you, dog.
It's there.
The last artist that we had on here requested that they draw their personas.
Oh.
It was really funny.
So you guys got a persona for everybody?
No, not for me. Just for them.
Oh, now I feel bad. I don't have to do a persona for you.
Nah, don't worry about it. I'm just here for the energy. I'm here to practice my comedy. That's all I'm here for. Look, as long as I can make people laugh and smile, that's all I care about.
Let's do a collab. Then we'll draw Andre's persona.
Yes, I like the sound of that.
The collab.
I'll draw the clothes.
I'll draw one of the buttons. The little circle.
I'll draw the butt.
Yeah, I'll draw the butt.
Oh, I just need that butt picture. I got it.
Wait, so what would you be, Andre?
Hyena probably.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I laugh really loud and I have a mohawk. Like every time I say that, they're like, "Nah, yeah, yeah."
No, I knew that.
The cat desperately wants to be in this podcast.
Oh, is it Bulma or Chichi?
Wait. So am I gonna waste time if I try to get her to meow?
No.
Come here. Come here.
I've learned that almost every artist has an animal.
I hope she farts right now because her butt is on the microphone.
Oh, that'd be fucking sick.
I'm not kidding. What are you doing? You want meow? No.
Do you want to meow for me?
No.
She's not going to. You won't snore. You won't meow.
No.
What are you good for? You're not.
You make no sound. You'd be perfect for Japan. Fuck you.
Decide, human. Decide.
Dude, Japan's so quiet. Mel, don't. Wait, you like quiet, Mel?
Hmm?
You like quiet?
Do I like quiet?
Quiet.
Like in life?
Yeah.
It depends on my. Yeah, I like quiet because
It's so fucking quiet, dude.
like the way it's all right. It's weird. I'm gonna get personal. I like getting personal.
All right, cool. Cue in the music.
You got my whole life story. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, but he has to share. He's like,
I'm trying to stretch this out for 6 more episodes. Keep the mystery going. But no, like all my relationships my girlfriends. I'm very introverted. I do like quiet. I value my personal time and I value my privacy. So all my girlfriends have always been outgoing girls, like very extroverted and things like that. They love to party, and I'm not like that. I don't like parties. I don't like being around people, and so it's like, but there's times because I'm a Leo as well, and Leo's like attention. So there's times where I do enjoy it, and I am extroverted, but the majority of the time it's like, nah, I let other people have fun and do things like that. Just not my main focus to be the center of attention or be loud or things like that. Kind of shy away from stuff like that. So
Yeah,
yeah.
so like you want attention, but from like a small group of people, or were you practicing COVID social distancing forever? Like, look at me.
Yo,
All right,
bro,
cool, but over there, like you're done. Like,
bro, I was practicing social distancing before COVID, so
hell yeah, let's go.
I was already like, nah, leave me alone, homie.
Yeah, nah, 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 nah.
You want to go party? No. You want to go here? No.
Are you making him fight a bigger, more evil Marowak?
Yeah. What is it called? More. Yeah. Hold on. There's another one called Yeah, it's the same. they look different, so I guess they're like different.
Wait, so there's no bigger evolution than Marowak? Because there are like the EXs and the Vs and Megas.
I don't. Is there a Mega Marowak? There might
I
be a
don't
Mega
know. Let's
Marowak.
Google this. How many nipples
Mega.
does Marowak?
Oh. How many nipples does Mega Marowak have?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Nah, just fan made stuff.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure like Pokemon come out of the egg like eating like food.
They come from eggs.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You know they came from eggs, dog?
No, man.
We all come from eggs.
That's true. We all do come from eggs.
That's true. Yeah. But
But these come from like bird eggs, like big
Oh,
old.
there's dark Marowak. You could have done that for turn that one into a dark Marowak.
The
Or
fire.
a lowland Marowak, sorry.
I love the dude on the left. I love how he's like mean mugging this guy, he's dashing at him. He's just like whatever.
Is that the one that has the double?
Yeah, the
bone?
fire thing.
Yeah. Here we go.
You give him like he doesn't even have a lightsaber. He just has like a fire stick.
I'm gonna give him.
Up, up, up.
It sounded like a kazoo, dude. I'm just doing that.
Really? Wow, that's kind of impressive.
It sounds like you're screaming into the kazoo. It's fucking sick.
I'm just gonna try to scream it.
Oh, that's
I
fucking
cannot.
awesome. It would be funny if like, oh, the savage for the artists. We talk about how savage is for artists. No, we just like roast people's art, dude. Savagely roast them.
All right, hold on.
That'd be mean.
Back on here.
No, we would never do that. We're very
Bro,
supportive.
I've had some. I don't like Facebook, but I've argued with so many people on Facebook, like social issues and like people calling other people's art like trash and stuff like that. Like, how are you calling people's art trash? You don't do that. Like, art is subjective. You don't critique people's art in a negative way. Like a superiority. I can't say that word either.
Superiority complex.
That exactly. Like it's one thing to say this is not my type of art. This is not the type of art that I like, or I don't like this picture. Instead of saying this is terrible or this is garbage, they're talentless. Like, come on, man. Like, it's not how.
Yeah, like be constructive with your criticism. You're just
yeah,
like,
exactly.
like
Really
it's
be-
trash is such a just like, oh, it's bad, but like, yeah, but why? Like, why do you think?
Yeah.
Like, what do you not like about it? Like, what do they have to work on? You can't just say that it's bad and then that's it. Call it a day.
And more so from artists, like other artists calling other artists' art trash. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, that's not. If I see your kid art and I say it's trash, that's like I'm an evil person at that point. Like, you don't do that. You're just no.
Yeah, you're just stifling creativity at that point.
Yeah.
whenever you and Eric have a kid, and that kid glues a piece of macaroni on a piece of construction paper, I'm gonna say it's trash.
Oh my god, I will kick you in the nuts.
See, little Jimmy, that's what you're not supposed to do to people. Your mama's right. I'm gonna.
Oh my god, I would love to name our kid Little Jimmy. Jimmy would be so happy.
No, Bimmy doesn't deserve that. Don't give that to
Little Bimmy. That would be kind of weird, though.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh god, I love that you give him a double-sided lightsaber. How are you gonna make this fiery? Are you just gonna make like a fire effect on it, or are you just like?
I'm still trying to figure out how to shade it.
Like the Kylo Ren saber, how it's all like or
Oh,
whatever.
I
Yeah.
love that shit.
It's definitely gonna be a Sith.
Like that lightsaber to use is probably horrid, but like in concept and in style, oof, 10 out of 10.
I'm gonna talk about my dad because I love my dad and I'm very proud of my dad.
Talk about your dad.
And every time like everybody talks about gay stuff, I'm like, gotta talk about my dad.
Oh yeah,
My
her dad's
dad-
gay, by the way.
Yeah, I love my dad. My dad has been with his husband for 20 years now.
20 years.
And they've been married for 10.
Oh,
Possibly 11, actually. I mean, this year went by so fast. But yeah, they're super cute. I sent them pictures of my Christmas tree this year, and they were like, "Oh, now we want to." They weren't going to put up a tree this year, but then they saw my picture, and they were like, "You know what? We'll put up a tree."
Like, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
how is she out gaying us? Look at her tree. What the fuck?
Basically.
Now we have to put up a tree.
Actually, my dad every year, so he loves Dalmatians, and every year he would always put up a Dalmatian tree, and it would just like it would be everything Dalmatian themed. He actually and this is why I say even my dad is artsy. He got plain white ornaments and he painted black dots all over them so he could have Dalmatian
Nice.
ornaments.
That's adorable.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it was super cool. But yeah, I love my dad. So I will
Hell
always fight for gay rights and
Oh yeah.
We fight for
everybody's
that.
rights.
Trans rights and gay rights. Like seriously, like what's wrong with the world? Love is love. Seriously.
Love is
what the
love.
hell?
I feel like people who hate trans people just like saw a trap, right? And then they whipped out their sheeness, and then they were like embarrassed, and now they hate them for no reason, dude.
I feel like it's more insecurity. Like they're insecure with their own sexuality. Like
Yeah, that shit always fucking happens. They're just like, yo, down with the gays, and then they're caught looking at other men's penises in the urinal or whatever.
weird.
Hey, Kelsey, are you guys still doing that meetup thing for the creation or whatever? The creation
What?
squad?
Oh, I think I spoke about it earlier. So I meet every week with like Eric and Alex and Daria and Jimmy, and Anna made a guest appearance and Mike made a guest appearance, but I guess we got more strict and was like, hey, make sure you contribute something, because if you're not contributing, let's like shrink it down and come back when you're ready with a project.
Right, so that
Anyways.
way you guys don't get distracted, right?
Yeah, stay motivated. So we meet every Tuesday night and we just like share progress updates. So because I'm working on my portfolio right now, I've been talking about that. I also had been meeting weekly with a friend who I mentioned before, who works at DreamWorks TV.
What does he work on? Like, does he just like do everything?
He is working on, well, he has worked on, he's currently working on Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, Madagascar, A Little Wild, DreamWorks Dragons, Rescue Riders. So it's all the DreamWorks 3D animated TV shows. But he's really good. He's interned for Pixar once. And so I went to college with him, and he is currently mentoring me in creating my portfolio, even though I have admittedly fallen behind and I need to get back on that horse. But
It's rough doing this and with a full-time job, man.
yes, it is. It is very hard to do this with a full-time job. Whoa, that is a bendy license. The way you grew it out.
I didn't know where I was going with that.
It's boy. Did you say mushrooms?
Also, how are you doing that effect?
Oh, that's the light pen.
Wait, what?
The light pen.
Yo, what I tell you, dog? What
I'm
I tell
sorry.
you?
What?
The light pen.
Yeah, this right here, light pen.
There's a fucking light pen?
Yeah, you go to. You're right.
I told you every
lumen
time.
And light pen is right there, and then there's light brush as well, which is.
Wait, whoa! I don't think I have these things. Do I need to update?
No, it should be. It's a standard
Under luminance?
luminance. Yeah.
Luminance.
I don't think I have that. Oh fuck! I have luminance. I have light pen.
I fucking tell you, Mel. Every time he's just like, "Oh, you've never heard of Sasquatch mode? Yeah, you just go over here under cryptids and there's Sasquatch mode. Come on."
I've had Procreate for like, let's see, since 2012, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've worked with it
8 years.
yo.
Wow!
It was
Wow!
2020. It's 8.
Is it 20? Is it
Yeah, 2020 was 2 minus 10.
Well, I got a math too. Leave me alone.
Fucking, I heard your fingers flapping, and you're like, "Wine."
Wait, what the hell are Jack Kirby brushes? What are?
Those are brushes I created.
What?
Yeah, you know the.
Yeah, I know the Kirby crackle.
I love it. So I duplicated that crackle and I made.
What? That's awesome.
Oh,
Holy
it's
shit.
Rorschach's mask. How cool.
You should put some on the red lightsaber.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was thinking I was gonna do with the light pen.
Yeah, I need to mess with imported brushes and creating my own brushes.
Dude, just take a day. Well, whenever your work lets you. Cause
I do this thing where I will duplicate a brush and then mess with the settings and then be like, I don't like it, and then delete it and then be like, shit.
Yeah, keep them, because you never know. Like I've collected stuff that I've had for like years and years and years, and I just save them in a folder. And then the ones that say Mel brushes, those are stuff that I know I use, and I will always go back to somehow.
Huh.
All right, so that's my guy or guys.
Nice.
No, look at that. Look at that. We got Marowak and we got Mellowak, because that's the one on the right ain't real. All right, final question. Let's wrap this up.
What?
What advice would you give?
Yeah. Okay, start over. I interrupted. Sorry.
No, okay. No, you do it then.
Do I? All right. So, what advice would you like? The last piece of advice that you would say is so essential for artists to really take and really hold dear. What would you advise young artists up and coming?
2 things. Draw everything. I said this before, but draw everything. And it could be a building, or it could be just the cup on your desk. It could be everything on your desk. Pick a room wherever you are and just draw the stuff in it. Or draw people when you go out. Well, we can't go out right now, but watch videos online. People post videos online of walking through cities. Watch those videos, study them. Draw everything. And don't stop. And it's okay if you need to take a break. Don't burn yourself out. You don't have to draw every day, but just keep drawing. And number 2, this is hard, and really this is me speaking to me, but believe in yourself and don't stop believing in yourself.
Yes.
And it's okay to have periods of doubt. It's going to happen, but try not to let it get to you. You can do anything you put your mind to.
Good advice. Let's go.
Yeah.
Believe yourself. That's the main one right there. Believe in yourself and don't give up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep going. Keep pushing through.
Yes.
I want to know what others have said. I guess I have to watch the others. I mean, haha, I've watched them.
Oh, wow. What a good friend. You've seen all of them, right? Haha, you're our number 1 fan.
What we can say is that I think the underlying theme of most of our videos is that you shouldn't be too hard on yourself. As an artist, you should keep going. Don't give up. There's always going to be hard spots, but it's necessary to just be a savage. Just keep going.
Exactly. It's okay to take breaks, but never to quit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Um, any general last words? As in, Andre, do you have a last word?
Me? Are you gonna kill me? Am I dying?
How am I going to kill you?
Please don't kill him. He has a nice butt.
We'll kill him and just
You're just
save
like,
the
what is your last word? And I'm like, huh?
Butt! Cunt!
Yeah, God, fuck. No, but
butt.
like, what do you mean, like, just for like artists?
In general, no. I mean, there's not just artists watching this. Hopefully.
Oh, true, you're right. Final last words. Yo, believe in yourself. Date bayo, as my good friend Naruto says. Uh, believe it, dude.
Believe it!
Yeah, believe it. Also, Mondays and Thursdays on Twitch, 10:20 p.m. Eastern Standard
Hey,
Time.
Hey, we got it in
let's
for
go.
after
FATGUERO,
pop it in.
Twitch.com.
Fat Guero.
Not allowed to edit this out. This is a promise that I have that anytime I do Twitch, I have to not edit it out and just make sure.
Oh, okay.
It's become a meme at this point. I'll just drop it for like no reason. Come, give me some subs. I just need 13 more people, dude, to become affiliate.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
We appreciate you being here. I'm glad that I don't want to piss off the person that
I'm a substitute.
yeah,
Yay!
you know what? Sometimes
I am the second choice. Yeah.
Second choice. Second choice.
Second choice.
things work out the way they should, because I feel that we got something that was a little bit more substantial.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Substantial.
I am not just bottom shelf.
You
I'm
know
the
what?
middle
You're not.
shelf.
Hell yeah.
Things work
We
out the way they
substituted in
should.
the Grey Goose over here. Substituted that top shelf shit right here.
I'm glad because I did learn a lot about the industry, and that's something that is, if I learned something, and I'm not saying that I know everything, but I've been around. That means that our viewers likely learned a lot as well. So,
Yeah.
and that's what we need. We need different perspectives, and we need people that guide us. And regardless of what level you're on, as far as in life, there's going to be people who are going to guide us. So I appreciate you being here very, very, very much, and I'm glad it was you that was here.
Thank you for having me. This is awesome.
Thank you,
I
Kelcy.
promise I will watch your videos.
Right on. Hey, Kelcy, it's been a pleasure. I'm so glad. I hope you get some rest, and I hope you stay creative.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Can we end this episode just by chanting butts?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
Butts.
Butts. Come on, stay on. Come butts. Butts.
Oh, the same butts?
Yeah, all at the same time. Butts.
If you made it through the video, I want to say thank you, and you're a champ. And we're doing this for you. We want you to get to know these artists and follow us on this journey. So make sure you subscribe, you follow us on social media, and tune in next week and the following weeks for the new artists that are going to be on here. Thank you once again. Hope to see you next week.